Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the show today. Very happy to have you here. Hopefully, things have been great for you, and your weekends have been awesome, and everything's just hunky dory and copacetic. For me, it's an absolutely gorgeous sunny day with just the right temperature, which is what I like because the heat is coming. I do live in summer hell over here, but it is a gorgeous, beautiful day. The sun is raying into the windows of the courtyard. It's very nice. I got a full cup of hot coffee, and I'm sitting here with friends about to do D&D. Well, something similar.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw, you know.
Something
So
similar.
cool, but yeah, it's been good. Things are going really well, and looks like everything's looking up over there in the states. Glad to see it. We're getting all kind of economic booming is happening in America, so that's great.
Yep.
It'll take a while before it really starts flushing it and everything, but what has it been? This was his 100 days, right?
Yeah.
And you're
Well, some like
already seeing huge effect. Wow. Imagine a year from now. Although I can't say the same for our northern brothers. They have absolutely slapped themselves about the head and shoulders. But it's actually good because that means things like Alberta and stuff might decide like, well, screw it and just join America, which would be awesome.
God bless America. Anyway,
No, we definitely want that. But anyway, things are looking good, and that's awesome. Things are even starting to economically improve over here in Japan, which wasn't like they were really bad anyway. But Japan's been quite stagnant, but we're starting to see an uptick. So that meaning everything's great. It's really, really good. Beautiful days, and we're playing we're role playing, dude, and that's awesome. And
Hooray.
yeah.
I'm getting married.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, your character is
Yeah,
in about like 2 to 3 weeks.
something like that. And
Yeah.
yeah, me personally, I've been married 30 years.
Hmm.
hmm
I see.
Yep.
He
But
stole her out
you,
of the cradle.
No, she's older than I am.
oh no. Well, that's
Oh, she's a cougar. Is that what you're saying?
A year
I'm
and a half cougar,
joking.
I guess.
Year and
that's
a half
more
cougar.
that's a kitten. Anyways, so today our archer stripper lady wants to kill things. She has got the call of Jiray, which is basically the
Oh,
huntress. The hunter goddess is apparently
okay.
wants her to go out and kill things because she's bored to death just training and learning and shopping. Now she wants to go kill things. So
Well, I also got to get those materials and go to that spa.
hmm That's true. And by the way, your character has the best stripper name in the history of strippers.
You know it. Yes.
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
Sizzle Salacious. That you should trademark that, I think.
mhm.
It's probably already trademarked by somebody else.
No, it is not.
No. That's
Wait, you
that's an
checked
original
nothing?
thought. That's an original thought. Yeah.
And
No
it's
pun intended.
THOT.
Yeah, Joe, take the original thought. Anywho,
It,
so
I'm glad someone caught that joke. That was good. That was
I
good.
did. I did. So, there now raises the question, lady, since you're kind of taking the reins of this particular situation, which one of the goblin
Taking
pamphlets?
no reins.
Yeah,
What?
which one of the goblin pamphlets are you going to pick up? Because remember, there are different pathways that constantly shift out of here, except for the one set pathway. And depending on which one you take, depends on the type of things that you might fight.
There's
So,
3, right?
oh no. Today, good lady,
Today. Oh no.
there are 4 additional paths to take,
Oh.
and the
4
goblins
additional paths.
have
Okay.
drawn up the pamphlets. Get your
Okay.
pamphlet here, get your pamphlet here.
I go around and collect all 4.
Okay.
Numbering them and then take them to the group for breakfast. Okay. Number 1 is
All right. So the number
not your
one
mama. Okay.
here, the first pathway that you can look through. It seems that there are only about 9 different doors down this pathway. Each one of them has a particularly caustic odor coming from them. as the goblins would say, which is very rare language for a goblin. Um, but the first one smells of sulfur. The second one smells of, well, poo. The third one smells of some kind of viscous liquid. The fourth one smells like lilacs. The fifth one smells like brimstone. The sixth one smells like candles. And the seventh one smells like blood. The eighth one smells like ants. And the ninth one, to them, smells like other goblins. Which is weird because they haven't seen other goblins outside of Metropolis. But if there are other goblins, they owe them money due to goblin taxes.
That's true.
Yeah.
Goblin taxes.
Okay.
Very
Mhm.
important.
All right, but isn't brimstone and hell smell the same thing? Okay.
Mhm.
So number
But there's
2.
the difference between saturation.
Okay.
So do you want to go
Number
through
2.
the most horrifying doors? Oh, you're looking for you're okay.
Yeah,
never mind.
I'm checking out
Oh, wait.
all 4
Oh
of
wait.
them here.
Oh wait.
Okay, so you're waiting there while she goes and opens the doors. All right,
No,
excellent.
no.
I'm collecting the pamphlets for all
the
4.
the
Yeah,
other
we're
pamphlets.
we're
Okay,
sitting in
pamphlet
the
number
Yeah.
green
2.
salamander having
Yeah.
breakfast,
Yeah.
and she's discussing this. I mean, that's what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, she
Yeah.
said number 2, and I'm like, okay, door number 2 or pamphlet number 2? Let's see here.
Pamphlet number 2.
Pamphlet
I'm
number
sorry.
2.
Okay.
The second pamphlet says that there are particularly only there's one door that manifested down this hallway, and it is at the very end of this hallway. At the end of the hallway is a man, and the man is sitting on a stool. The man will offer you a trade in an exchange to enter into the door. If you do enter into the door, the man will give you money if you come out alive. And the more things you bring with you, the more money he'll give you, or other things, he says. The man seems to be strange in the fact that the goblins thought he was a little bit too convenient, so they filled the tunnel with poison, but the man doesn't seem to notice or mind. Pamphlet
So
number
going to number 3. Pamphlet number
Pamphlet
3.
number 3 says that there are 4 particular doors, and occasionally under each one of the doors you can hear a sloshing sound, which to the goblins means that there is some kind of gateway to a bog, river, ocean, something on the other side. Probably this happens every once in a while where the magic actually like runs into one another, and since the entire place is under a river, it causes the doorway to be more of a portal than it is an actual door, and it will dump you in a swamp somewhere.
Wait, like outside of the.
Oh
Outside
no,
of
it's
the.
completely constructed within
Okay.
the mausoleum.
Okay, I'm
So
just clarifying.
Yeah. We
now
can get out that way. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, number 4.
No.
What's number 4?
The final one is the pathway is not actually a pathway. A random portal opened up by some particularly inebriated wizards that got together late in the night and started talking and blurry, just basically being belligerent and reading grimoires they shouldn't have, and they opened up a portal and they don't know where it goes, but it's bleeding and they're not sure what to do.
Okay, boys. What pamphlet do y'all want to go
Well, we
use?
never did actually go into the library.
Isn't that one gone already? Already changed? Because it's already been a couple of days.
I don't know.
The stones have shifted, but it should open up soon, says one of the local cartographers, probably tomorrow. They go in cycles.
Oh, I see. Well, you guys pick
Does
whatever you
anyone?
want. I'm good.
No, do you want to risk it? Go for the bleeding place.
Bleeding portal.
Yeah.
Why don't we just wait till tomorrow and go to the library?
Let's wait for tomorrow and go to the library.
Okay.
I mean, we never
The
got
demon,
into the library.
Yeah, I know.
Plus, I
Right.
want to figure out how to get into that spa. How did you guys manage to do that week I wasn't here?
It was just one of the
We
doors
will
down the hallway.
never tell you.
Yeah, it
Never
was one of
tell
the
you.
doors.
To the witch's
Mhm.
hut.
Yep.
And I'm
That's where the spa is at. It's witch's hut.
Mm-hmm.
okay. And that was
Yeah.
the same day as the library popped up as an option?
Yeah, it was
It's the
one of the
same
doors.
same hallway. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Mhm.
then Yeah, because we also I need to go that way anyways to go get that metal. So
Well, not the metal. You need to go get the leaves.
I thought you said it was iron leaf. My bad.
It's
It is.
iron
It's an
leaf, but if
iron
the leaf
leaf.
is strong as iron,
Oh, I
it comes from a
gotcha. I got
pine
That's a
golem.
drop, right? It's a drop
Yeah, it's
from.
dropped from a
my bad.
monster.
Okay,
Okay.
but yeah, so if that's the same path anyway, so yeah,
All right.
we should.
So you all wait till the next day and start heading down the pathway. It is very familiar. There's, bits and pieces of detonated vagabond that attacked you last time were blown to bits. So the doorway around the library is quite red and ashen. If you go further, you'll be able to see the witch's hut door. But it's really up to you. Where do you want to start? Do you want to start at the library?
Library.
Let's start at the
Okay,
library.
to the library. So you go to the large door, and it is partially blown off its hinges at this point. It lies agape, and there is a massive library within. There are dusty tomes, and a few different people, sitting around in different points just reading books, but mostly near the mouth of the library. Though, as far as your eye can see, are bookshelves and bookcases. Some enclosed with locks and glowing books, and others. Um, you feel like some potentially eccentric wizard or the necromancer himself had a sense of humor because as you come in, there is actually a fountain that spews out pages made from book covers,
Okay.
as well as multiple different places to sit, and rather large metallic constructs holding various forms of weaponry that begin moving the louder sounds that emanate around them. Be quiet in the library or they will find you is written on the door.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So we will before we go in, we'll like do a couple of hand signals. This will mean like gather up, let's get out of here, or something like that, or go this way, go that way. What are we looking for, Chester, before we go in here?
Oh,
What are we looking for?
exploring it.
We're looking for whatever there is to see.
hmm
Okie dokie.
By the way, Puffin, if I happen to stumble across a book on scroll making, hint, hint, wink, wink.
Yeah. Do
So
you
we'll
want
all
to
look for
do
that.
you want to use your potion and ask me where it is?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's
I
a good
direct you directly to
one.
it.
Because I had another idea for that, but that's also good. Darn it! Wait, doesn't Dragon also have one of those potions?
He does, but he might
Okay.
want to use it for something. Remember, he might want to use
True.
his potion to know exactly what he needs to ask the lion's eye that can teach him anything.
Oh. Hmm. Okay, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I want to make scrolls. This is a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it.
You
Okay.
did read out on how long it takes to make scrolls, right?
It takes a while, but it'll be alright. You gonna drink that potion?
Yeah, I still want the skill set, so yeah.
All right, you drink the potion. I need you to make a might roll, please.
He
Uh-oh.
gets
Might roll.
Okay.
Okay, well, let me bring up my dice room again. Might roll. So is it a particular type of might roll, or am I just doing
This
a
one
d20
d20
plus
plus
my?
might bonus.
Okay,
Good
20
save.
plus 3. Ooh, non-natural 20.
Woohoo! That's good. All
That
right,
is
so
good.
you do not suffer any adverse effects. Now, one of the drawbacks, which is not told about this potion, is you must make a might roll as your mind, body, and organs align with the celestial portal, which is basically talking to me. If you had, say, rolled a 1, then the difference between what you rolled and 20 reduces your maximum health by that amount. So, you dodged a bullet. Anyways, but now you know I will tell you the exact location of where the book is. It is in the library. Have fun. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god,
So,
this is the crappiest potion ever.
I'm glad I gave it away.
Right?
no,
It's gonna be so yeah.
the book is actually It is on the second floor of the library. It is tucked in one of the locked bookcases. You will have to acquire a key. The key is inside one of the metal librarians, which you will have to destroy. Once you get the key, you will be able to open it up, and it has one of the very few books on scroll making that may or may not disintegrate upon you touching it. And like after
Oh,
you
cool. Oh,
Absorb it.
after I read it. Okay, I got
like
it.
you touch
After
it
I read it.
and it's so old it might so you're gonna have to make rolls to handle it carefully.
Uh
I
oh.
want to ask the necromancer if there was any book he wants me to pick up here.
Necromancer.
Oh, the dude in his eye, he doesn't know
The
if he's
dude in the
he was
eye.
the
Yeah.
necromancer assistant. Um,
I
books
still
in
rather
here.
have him have a skull talking to him, floating skull.
This
Well,
isn't addressed in files.
there are some things in here that I could. This is the master's library, so many of these books are trapped, but don't tell them. It'd be much funnier if they found out on their own. I will, of course, warn you if you are coming to pull a trapped book. But if you could find the grimoire on unlife, I would be most happy about it. Also, the grimoire on reconstructing organs and adding additional limbs to corporeal beings, Volume 3. I do so love that book. The imagery is quite grotesque and often causes enemies to vomit by merely showing the pictures.
If you can get him to look at it.
Oh,
Wait,
if
why would seeing organs and other things cause people to vomit?
well,
It means it's
seeing
graphic.
it is very
It's
graphic.
magical, probably in some way. It's
Yeah,
probably
true, probably.
Also, it is useful instead of reverse blindness. Being the ability to at range rip off someone's eyelids permanently is always a useful talent.
Ouch.
But of course, the rest of the
Anything I
party
would be
can't hear him
interested
talking
in?
to this guy in his head.
Anything I would be interested in here?
What are you interested in?
Learning magic.
Well, I mean, you're kind of dense to learn magic, but I could perhaps instruct you towards the Matacabra Volume 2. That would have enough power for one such as yourself. I still think that it is intact. If it had the gold seal and the filigree, then it should be fine. It is written in silver upon gold pages, bound in bronze. It is quite valuable. But even to one who is not innate to the arcane, the Matacabra is able to imbue you with its own magical ability, depending on the spells written within it. Basically, if you drop the book, you don't have magic. If you hold the book, you can cast whatever's in there to the extent of your own mental capacity.
Hmm.
Dual class, almost.
No, it's basically a book full of spells, and if you have the book, you can cast one of the spells, and you
So
can
like
cast a total number of.
so like the spell book from Gargoyles.
Can I finish?
yeah.
Certainly.
You can cast a number of spells equal to your intelligence modifier per day. But yes,
Oh.
you may find, if you find the Matacabra, Volume 1 or Volume 2, you will be able to use the spells within that.
Any of this? What about the those? Any of the books? What were the books that they wanted? Was the artifacts that the Zets were looking for?
Oh, the artifacts. Oh, I didn't stash any of my artifacts in the library. That would be poor taste. Besides, one of the artifacts vomits acid continuously. It would be most uncouth to keep it in a library.
Mm.
And the other artifacts that you're looking for are buried. Well, is it really buried or is it drowned behind hundreds of gallons of water down that flooded tunnel you all ran past in order to get here in Gabopolis?
Hmm.
Mm.
World may never know.
The world may never know. But, Chester, I believe you have some particular books that you're looking for or some
Do I?
things that you're searching for.
Just so you know,
Well,
Matacabra means forest land of the nanny goat.
Nice.
Nanny go.
I was gonna
Nanny
say
go.
chupacabra, but that's okay.
Hey, leave
Cabra is
chupacabra alone.
nanny goat, right?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I have no idea.
It's Spanish. They're both Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
He went Spanish
Indeed,
on us.
I did.
Randomly.
Forest
Okay.
land of
It
the
is the
nanny goat, Matacabra.
The Matacabra.
So GOP says we
Okay.
have to kill some of the monsters or the
Yeah, we're in the library
Iron
though, lady.
Maidens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Iron Maidens. There we go.
Okay, you said that I said that I needed magical books. Did I?
No. You were just saying that you were going to see what can be seen in here, and you have the big library. Or is there anything that catches your eye? Any particular bookshelves or categories you're looking for?
Well, I
History,
mean,
crime?
honestly, anything would be interesting. I am an actual reader, but I would think that for my character, I guess,
Mhm.
anything that could enhance, because I'm not a wizard, right? I'm an enchanter. I'm more like a sorcerer. I have abilities. I don't have spells.
You're kind
So
of you're more of like a Gandalf style wizard, where
yeah, I don't.
your
There's no
magic is
spells for me.
yeah.
So I guess if there was anything in here that would allow me to increase my magical potency, I suppose. But
Magical potency. There are books like that.
yeah,
Yeah, they're
I
here.
would
You can
assume the
see
first
some.
thing we do when we enter is I'd go and speak to the, librarian.
So you go and you speak to the librarian. She is currently sitting behind her desk, and she looks at all of you and makes sure that you are quiet and points to the automatons that are standing in silent vigil. She waves her hand and bids you step into the light as a small circumference of glowing light comes up from the floor. As long as you're standing in that circumference of light, sound does not leave that area, so you can actually, talk without being cut down.
Okay, so basically, literally silence. So you can't even
Mhm.
speak or even make noise in this place. Interesting. All right.
Any sound that you make, like even the page turning and stuff like that, um, the automatons start vibrating, but it would take like normal conversation sound. They're powered by sound.
I
So
see.
little bits of sound like steps and things like that isn't enough to give them the ability to move.
Oh,
But if you're like, yelling, throwing fireballs, knocking things over, all that type of stuff, then they get haste and they move really fast.
fair enough.
That's good to know.
GOP, you sure you want to be in that armor?
Well,
Tongue,
I speak
tongue.
to the librarian and I say, "Good day, ma'am."
Hello, what can I do for you, young sir?
I think we all are here and interested in various books. Me personally, I love history and all kind of things in regards to that. It's quite a bit of fun. But one thing I guess would be useful for me would be something that would increase my magical potency.
Magical potency. Well, we have multiple volumes on magical potency. Do you want volume 1 or volume 20? We only seem to have 20 different volumes on here, unless you're looking for tomes of dark potency, which we have volumes 1 through 400.
No, I'm pretty sure that just volume one would be a good place to start.
All right, she reaches under the desk and hands the book to you. The
Oh,
book, hops around a little bit, and there's like an etched eye in the book. The book looks at you, Egyptian style eye, and it
hmm,
seems to fold a little bit as if nodding, recognizing that you are a quote unquote wizard, and allows you to open it and read it if you so desire.
nice. Well, I say thank you. I take the book, and I'm assuming there's a table nearby. I go sit
hmm
down and I start reading.
All right, so the first thing that you're going to draw off of is your reading. Make me roll a 1d4 just for fun. Roll 1d4.
1d4. Alrighty, I shall. No additions, no pluses, just straight.
Just a d4.
4.
Okay, that's amazing. So, what you're going to be able to do is you are able, with your high intelligence, to memorize this entire book as you're
Hmm.
reading it.
Awesome,
And,
as it
and
should be.
so the bonuses that this book is going to give you will not be temporary, they will be permanent.
Nice.
But you have 4 such memorizations, so you can use them all on this book and remember all those bonuses. Or if you read another book and see something you like, you basically get to choose 4 bonuses from the things you read, and of what you chose become permanent.
Oh, nice. That's handy. Well, I guess I'm going to be sitting here all day reading books, so I will
Mhm.
get to that. You can go ahead and deal with them as I continuously read.
Okie dokie. I will go to you and tell you what you actually are picking up from reading,
Hmm.
in between what they do. So, lady, do you want to step up and get a book, or are you just like looking to fight?
Sure, I can go. See, let the little glowy light stay in the middle of the light and ask her, is there anything on better range weapon building better range weapons?
Oh, yes, young lady. There are plenty of ways to build and design better range weapons. There's the Artosh Lord of Archery book, Volume 1, based on a fictional character. The second is the Great Big Book of Bows, which is, I believe, Reese. It is already checked out, unfortunately. And the third one is Siege Weapons and How to Use Them. And the fourth are the Enigmatic Applications of Gunpowder.
Mm.
I guess I'll take one.
Which one?
The first one.
All right. She hands you the book on ranged weapons. If you'll just go over and have a seat, I will
Mm-hmm.
explain everything you need.
Okay.
I'll go sit down.
All right. So you go and sit down. Who's next?
The cat.
Dragon.
Yeah,
Are you going to talk to the librarian?
yeah. As for those books and any other books that might give pump that are good for if they want stuff by magical means.
Hmm. So you are seeking the books of the old ones. Very, very risque. Well, I can but a humble librarian. I can tell you these books you seek are very dangerous and will be kept within the uh, past the dark iron doors to the left.
Okay, have a blessed day.
You as well.
Oh, blessed.
Watch out for the large bats.
Are they yummy?
Well, I mean, they are as yummy as you are to them.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, so you
Cogsworth.
yep,
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Cogsworth.
so I have got a quick question. When I do start
Yes.
moving my suit into the library, do they like? Does it seem like my suit is going to be able to be in there without upsetting these machines?
No. They
Okay.
Well, if you go slowly, if you go like turn, they'll raise up and then go back down, and then
Okay,
turn.
I'm going to leave my suit by the entrance, so it's not going to bother anyone. And I am going to take my tools though.
Okay, so you take your tools, you leave the suit. The suit just kind of leans over, and the librarian says, "Yes, young man. What can I do for you?"
Pardon me. Do you have any books on clockwork skills?
Oh yes, we have the moving grimoire if you can catch it, and then we have the Cybram's book on clockwork futures and the apocalypse, and we also have just basic clockwork volumes 1 through 8.
Where is the moving grimoire?
Somewhere around here, it is literally moving. If you can catch it, you can read it.
What does it look like?
It looks like a watch that is constantly rolling.
Okay, splendid. I'm going to walk away silently. I'm going to go up to the second floor, though,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to look for whatever automaton is nearest to the section that I need to be by.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm moving quietly. So they're powered by sound, you said.
Mostly by sound, yes.
Okay.
If you directly attack them, they might, get
Well, I
up.
mean, there would be sound from whatever vibration is caused. Like there would be sound.
Mhm. Yes.
Even if I'm like sneak attacking, there's still going to be sound from it. So what I'm
Mhm.
going to do instead of attacking them,
Mhm.
I'm going to move behind one quietly,
Mm-hmm.
and then take out my tools,
Mm-hmm.
and then very slowly and very quietly start unscrewing stuff.
There are some screws, but not many.
Well, I'm going to try and
Take
like
it apart.
open up the panels without. Because I
Mhm.
mean, I don't know if we could take on all these things anyways. This is the only way that I think we can actually do this. If we try and destroy one, we're gonna have the whole thing, be a problem. And how
Yeah.
many of these automatons are there?
How many are there not?
Yeah.
Okay, so
There's
so reasonably speaking, the only way we're gonna do this is if we can do it quietly without alerting the others.
I don't know
Mhm.
why we want to mess with them anyway. I mean, they're just doing
I
their
need
job.
a
But
key.
he
I need
needs
a
a
key for
key.
a section, and it's inside one of the automatons.
Oh, someone told you that. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, no, well, out of character, yeah. The
The postman.
god of all the answers, who will remain nameless, told me that this is
He
what I
ain't
had
got
to
a
do.
name.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
All righty. Well, that's fine. I'm way downstairs near the librarian, and I'm assuming when one of you kick off something, I'm going to have to mouth quiet, silently, sorry.
Yep.
You know,
Right. So, anyways, I'm going to very slowly, very quietly try and open this thing up enough to where I can at least see is there, like, try and see the insides, find a key.
all right. So you're going to go through. Make me a reflex roll, please.
All right, reflexes. Sure, this wouldn't be clockwork since it's an automaton.
You're trying. You automatically pass your clockwork. You're trying to be sneaky about it.
I gotcha.
dun 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 dun
All
dun.
Dun,
right.
dun, dun, dun,
I'm
dun,
just
dun,
adding my
dun,
reflex to the roll.
dun.
Dun-dun-dun,
Hmm.
dun-dun-dun.
Oh no, I have a +2 technically, so that'd be a 19.
All right, you are able to take off the aforementioned, open up. The plates are not coming off; they seem to be magnetized, but you can shift them to the side and
Mhm.
look in with a light. Do you have a light source?
I have a whole kit, so I mean, I would
Okay,
assume
so
I would have some.
you have one like a little glow crystal. You twist it and it illuminates, and you kind of look inside. Um, there's seems to be a lot of potential moving parts, and just the sound of your breath causes them to like shudder, but they don't actually
Mhm.
move, but it is rather unsettling. Um, all right, time to start looking.
You're going to get melted.
Probably, but this is the only way I can do this, realistically speaking, without us all being melted, so yeah. Um okay, what do you want me to roll then? I mean, I'm already looking inside of it. What else do I have to roll?
You basically make a reflex roll to reach inside and feel around for where the key is.
Oh, I don't see anything from where I'm looking?
You just see the moving gears. You can open up a different place and look there.
Hmm. That'd be I mean, yeah, because I'm not just gonna shove my hand into a bunch of gears. That doesn't make any sense. Like
No, 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 just
blindly.
into the cavity.
Oh,
If you're because the key is going to be attached to something inside. You'll have to reach in and try to get it eventually.
can I like have a little like mirror attached to just like as a tool to see around?
Yeah, make me an intelligence roll.
Okay.
No, make a clockwork roll. You know your clockwork. Just whip that up. Whip that together.
Okay, my clockwork is well, so that'd be a. I'd rather do an intelligence. Well, do I get to add my intelligence to that or no? I forget. My
Clockwork,
modifier for
yes.
my. Okay,
Hmm.
so that'd be 4. So that's +5. Okay.
User, don't roll a 1.
18.
18. So you can whip that up. You have a little mirror and you can look around in there, attaching the light to it. Meanwhile, while you're doing this, Dragon, you come up to the large, dark doors. What are you doing?
Yeah, I opened them with my axe ready.
All right, so you pull out your axe and you open up the doors. As the doors creak open, I need you to make me a survival roll. Lady, can you make me an intelligence roll? And Chester, can you make me an intelligence roll for absorbing knowledge from the books?
Oh yeah.
Me 14.
Excellent. So, roll a d4 for me, lady. Ooh. All
Oh
right,
no.
Celtic. Um, the minimum is 2. So, Celtic, as you're reading the books, you can remember 2 things, either a bonus or a recipe from the books that you are reading. Currently, the recipe that you have read is one for a repeating crossbow that can basically has a cartridge that can hold up to 5 arrows and basically fire rapidly. So you
Mm-hmm.
would need someone that knows clockwork to help you, but you could make that. The other is it teaches you a particularly useful um, characteristic in range combat. And that particular bonus is that you are now able to fire into melee without risk of harming your allies with your shot.
Okay. Taking the t- taking the shot.
All right, so you have one of your 2 imprints. You imprint onto yourself permanently that now, when you fire into melee, unless you get a natural 1, you do not risk harming your allies with your shot.
You didn't say that.
Well, it's all a critical failure always comes back to
Okay,
bite you.
fine. Okay.
And it
So
won't
this
hurt your ally because a critical failure says it hurts you.
yeah, okay. So this is called I'm sorry.
It's just melee shot.
Melee shot.
Hmm.
Okay. Hey.
Okay.
So, Chester,
Yeah.
you got a 7, or was that
No, I
Dragon?
haven't rolled yet.
That's right. All right.
I
So
got
I was
7.
waiting for you to finish. So what does it, because I'm reading a book, does my savant come into play here at all or no?
Yes, you will get a rank 0 effect from the book. And the rank 0 skill you get from this book is magic potency.
Okay, so how does that affect my role?
Oh, what that does, it doesn't affect your roll at all.
Okay.
What happens is you have.
That was horrible.
All right. Yeah,
Mm.
you're reading through the index right now. You don't find anything interesting so far.
Okay.
But your savant ability does grant you a unique skill called magic potency, rank 0. You won't level it up because of course, level up other skills. But rank 0, you deal +1 damage on all magic attacks.
That's handy.
Hmm. Just a little something. But for the most part, this is old Elvish. It's kind of hard to read. It's like
Sure.
someone that speaks English reading Creole. So, GOP,
Yeah.
I need you to make a reflex roll as you continue your search through the automaton. And
Okay.
Dragon, you do not sense anything dangerous in the vestibule of where you are walking.
Well, I knew I was gonna have a bad roll eventually. That's a 4.
Okay. Um, so while I calculate how fantastically that potentially happens, Dragon, are you going to walk inside? It is rather dark in here, but there are some faint torches lit on the sides of the walls with books, sitting in cases carved into the side.
Okay.
All right, but you can't see the ceiling. It just kind of keeps going on and on, it appears. You're not sure if it's magical or if it's an actual cave. All right, so what are you doing? Are you going to like look through the different bookcases or
Yeah.
okay, so you look through the first bookcase, make me a survival roll.
You love those survivals.
Well, it's instead of perception. Perception's part of survival. That's how you stay alive.
Do I get my bonus from intelligence and my skill rank in survival?
If it's the intelligence related skill, then yes.
Now, why wasn't I rolling survival for checking this thing?
Yeah, that should have been the last one. Should have
Because
been.
you're
Then if I
you.
get one for both,
Yeah, that's
ugh,
true.
like rolling crap.
I would have done much better on average.
So, all of you that are reading here, clang, tang, 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 tang.
It would have been that high up to be that. Okay.
So, well, it's almost like you could hear a pin drop in here. The
True.
so the small hit, the automaton that you're next to. Let's see here. You hear a loud screeching sound that propels its own motion rather
Okay.
rapidly, but it does have disadvantage because it has, it's effectively blind. Let's see. What's your melee defense with your armor on?
16.
Without his
16?
armor.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah,
My.
so it's 16 without his armor.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I don't know what the. Yeah, what the number would be with that. I think.
All right, so as you're kind of there, you hear this loud scraping of metal as the sword is pulled from its sheath. It swings backward over your head, knocking your hat off, which makes no sound as it hits the ground, basically. And still using what, echo has come off of that, it resheaths the blade slowly as the other librarians are animated by the loud screech of the swinging librarian and just turn in that direction, not yet ready to strike because they recognize the sound of another librarian active.
Well, I am behind it, right?
Yep.
So just gonna
Yep.
be sneaky and try and avoid their gaze and wait for the quiet to roll
Return.
in again. Yeah, before I try again, because
You do hear a sound, kind of like a motor running,
hmm
and you realize that the automaton is vibrating its sword in its scabbard, in its metallic scabbard, to generate enough sound for it to move.
okay. So I can't do this essentially.
Oh no, you can. You can keep doing it. I'm just saying that um it
Dangerous.
is keeping itself. Yeah, it's
I get it.
dangerous.
All right, I'm just making sure, seeing what I can actually, so I can still search it.
Yeah, you can still search it. The only thing that's moving is it's generating enough power for its arm to move so it can swing again.
Mhm. When I pick up the
Okay.
second volume of the series
hmm
from the librarian, I
hmm
give her I give her a posy from the new flower shop cafe with cookies.
She will thank you. She says that is very nice of you to award me with such gifts, but I unfortunately cannot take the cookies, for my job is to be the librarian.
Mm,
Okay, but
And
she takes
as
the
you kind of,
flowers.
oh yeah, she takes the flower, she holds it up and sniffs it, and then it immediately wilts and fades away to dust.
Oh,
As you
that's a shame.
realize that she is a ghost.
mm,
That's all right though.
fair enough.
She enjoyed sniffing it, but unfortunately, a ghostly touch is not good for flowers.
Fair enough. I go back and continue reading.
Okie dokie. Let's see here. Dragon. You find a book on how to spay and neuter your cats.
That's useless for you.
Don't want to have no kids. There you go.
Well, that's no help.
I mean, it's no help, maybe, but it's help for other people that aren't you. But you can make another survival roll to try to find something useful.
Okay. See if the dice roll will allow it.
If it will allow.
We will see.
If it will allow.
Oh no!
All right, so you find a book on how to spay and neuter your dogs.
Nice.
I'm noticing a pattern here.
Indeed. So,
Who wrote it?
who
wrote
wrote
the
it?
book?
You're just in the wrong section, buddy.
Yeah, it was a doctor.
Yeah.
Dr. Cuts a lot.
Hey, you could
That's
be a
a lot.
veterinarian.
You could.
Indeed.
That would be ironic.
Mm-hmm.
It would be. So, as a result, as you're going through and reading, GOP, make me another reflex roll.
Sure.
Excellent.
18.
Where are you basically removing plates from the automaton?
I
Or
would
shifting them out of
assume
the way?
towards the chest would probably be the first place to look.
Okay, so
So
you
that would
looked
have
up.
been the first place I looked.
Yep, and you didn't find anything there. Where else? Where are you going for this one?
How big is it? Can I get to the head?
These automatons are roughly about like 9 feet tall.
So I can't really reach the head.
If you got a stool, yeah.
Mm.
There's
We'll,
plenty
we'll
of
try.
stools where people sit, and read.
We'll try the abdomen. It's probably going to be like if there's going to be a key hidden inside this thing, it's probably going to be somewhere towards the center. So I'm gonna check the abdomen.
Okay, so you open up the abdomen and you are looking around inside. Make a survival roll for me.
Okay. Let me check my survival. Be 15. Plus 5. Yeah, plus 5. 12.
Um, you don't see anything immediately, but you kind of, you're looking around. You don't see anything that looks like a key. That's what I'll tell you. Doesn't
Okay,
look
well,
like a traditional key.
what am I seeing? What sort of
You're
stuff is it?
seeing a number of different metallic plates, each one lined up, attached to gears. Um, you think that this is one of the systems that powers the automaton. Whenever these plates vibrate, it generates a sound tunnel and allows it to use that to exert physical force.
And I didn't see these plates in the other part. This is just this part.
It's in throughout the entire abdomen. Like even like the slight touch sends a shudder, like the wing beats of bees in their hive.
So, with my knowledge of clockwork,
Mhm.
would I know of a way where I could reasonably prevent these things from vibrating?
Make me a clockwork roll.
Okay. 5. All right. Ooh, 21.
All right, you do know of multiple different ways that you could do that, but there's only one way that you would do it without getting stabbed.
Well, that's the way I'd like to do it.
Oh well, I don't want you to do that. Why don't you get stabbed? Let's see
I'm not
here.
in my suit. I don't want to get stabbed.
Well, see, that's not my problem. I don't wear the
Yeah,
suit.
I gotta do what I gotta do. So what's
So the main way you would stop this. There's actually two. The first is you would have to remove the plates because it does like a domino effect. You would have to. It would probably be too dangerous to remove enough plates to completely immobilize it, but you could slow its movement, reducing its like +9 to hit down to like +7 or +5, just from removing plates. But at a certain point, there are fail-safe lines to where if too many plates are removed, an alarm is going to sound.
Well, then it's kind of pointless. I mean, like it has a point, but it's kind of like if this thing starts going off, like really going off,
Mhm.
then we're gonna have all the other automatons coming after us. So it's kind of like a moot point from my perspective. So I mean, I guess I'll just keep looking. I mean, if there's a
Mhm.
stool nearby, I guess I'll check. Well, I'll check the head, but
Okay, make a
um,
reflex roll.
yeah, let's.
The head is actually a metallic mask.
Okay, fair enough.
Take the mask
Oh,
off.
another
Ooh.
18. I'm getting a
So
lot of
when
those.
you open up the mask, there is a key in its teeth.
I'm gonna, I
But is
want
that
that
the real
key.
key?
I want that. Well, I don't know if it's a real key, but it's a key. It's the first key I've seen. I'm
Mhm.
gonna take a key.
Okay, make a might roll.
All
Pull
right.
it from its jaws.
Jaws of
Uh,
life.
Just real quick, Buffin, under the
Sure.
cross out ability, range ability that the wizard has or the enchanter has, you didn't
hmm
have a range.
Yeah, it's within line of sight. If you can see it, you can hit it.
Okay.
okay.
So if you're in
13.
combat and it's like 50 feet away, you can hit him.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Because it
13.
does like low damage, I
Hmm.
just basically had it within line of sight range.
Sure.
It's your
Why not?
longest range attack. Um, 13. It is. Let me see. Let me roll its might against you because it doesn't have a terribly high might. It is stuck in there good, but you don't make any sound.
Can I use clockwork to maybe see if I can
Loosen the
pry it?
jaw.
Yeah.
All right, make me a reflex roll because you automatically pass your clockwork. The difficulty is, you know, not that high. And it's
Okay,
just,
so
oh
does that
look,
make it a little bit easier for me if I automatically do
look,
my clockwork?
look,
Excuse me.
look. I'm trying not to make you make multiple rolls and take up a bunch of time.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I am, but
Mm-hmm.
it's,
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
it's
look.
still
All
happening.
right. Okay, then
Um,
fine. Make a clockwork roll, then make a reflex roll.
okay, I'll do the clockwork. It's +5. That's only an 8, so it's not good. And then reflex is gonna be +2, and that's also an 8. Wow, that's weird. I'm getting a lot of like the same numbers in a row.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
Didn't work.
Um, it didn't work. So, um, you basically drop your screwdriver, catch it with your foot, and are kind of just standing there like, huh, well, that
Hmm.
didn't work. But you can try again in a minute. Dragon,
Yeah.
make another survival roll. Look through some books. Lady, make me an intelligence roll to read through the next part of the book. And Chester, make another intelligence roll to read through the next part of the book.
Okay.
Oof.
This
I
part of the
drift
book
off
is
I
yeah. She falls
snooze.
You and
asleep.
I are sucking. You and I are sucking. Better.
Well,
Better.
you
Better.
you find something interesting.
Okay.
It talks about a rare magical sign of the orcs.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
This particular magical sign of the orcs is a brand that is worn by a particular tribe known as the Poison Tribe. This tribe was devised years ago to keep the orcs in constant conflict and therefore keep the species strong. If you invoke the mark of the Poison Clan, you are able to see members, but they also can see you.
Mm.
Okay.
You can use that for imprint or just, key that as, huh, that's interesting. But,
Well, I have 4 to
not.
choose, so I'm going to hold off.
Yep. Okay. All right. So, Dragon, where's my survival roll?
What will he get to spay and neuter next?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, y'all, don't say that. He's gonna get a natural 20. Okay,
Oh,
17.
Nice.
I
well,
was
Pretty
close.
close. Yeah.
17. So you have found the archaic grimoire on animating flesh.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Raise
I
that.
probably likes that.
So this book will give you a potential access to a skill that does not exist, but would be one of the added secret skills, which is necromancy.
How does my god feel about necromancy?
Considering that the way necromancy is done is by blaspheming your goddess and her wrath is animating the dead, I don't think they're good.
Hmm.
Basically, she does not like undeath at all because it goes against, it totally negates any carnal urges and desires. So that's not something, she's more about the animalistic power and force of the world, and undeath is a complete blasphemy of that. And it is nothing but hunger that, like a locust, it devours without end. And it's her curse. If you try to, degradate nature, you are cursed with undeath so that you eventually devour everything that you love until you're eventually put down. So undeath is a direct curse from Jure herself.
Yeah. So, nope.
So this is a book of blasphemy against Jure, basically. How to piss off the goddess and not die.
So, next.
Next point. And so make another survival roll for me, Maximus.
Ugh. That's something
Yeah,
asking
just stick with
me.
him until he's done. Let's just do each individual
Hmm.
and get through it. Because at
Okay.
this
yeah,
rate, lady's not going to be able to kill anything.
that's
Okay.
true.
I figure
All
people
right. Roll again.
forgot.
Nope. Roll again. You didn't find nothing. Try again.
Wow.
It's
Maybe
okay.
this
One
isn't
more.
for you.
Maybe not.
Oh,
No.
All right. So, here's the thing, lady. You and Chester are going to be able to help him. Combat has begun as three giant bats have discovered him as he's, looking through books. Fortunately, there are no librarians down the dark hallway. These bats are roughly, the size of eagles with sharp claws, and they are foaming at the mouth. Good luck.
Well, okay, but there's a bit of a problem. Lady and
Hmm.
I are sitting up near the front desk reading. He is
Okay.
way on the other side of the library through an iron door in another section. How would we even
Okay.
know he's in trouble?
Oh
mhm.
no, I'm just saying if you want to join in eventually or make, listen for the sounds of combat, you can. GOP is way too far away to directly engage unless he jumps from the second floor.
I'm not
So
doing that.
I'm assuming
Okay.
that all the automatons in here are starting to move toward the door.
No, there are wards in the doorway of the dark the dark area that prevents sound from getting in.
Okay.
Mhm.
Because the
Uh,
bats make noise and they act they didn't have to make librarians because, they had
right, bats.
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 So how many other of the Gobopolis town folk are in here today?
About 27,
That's
just
a
for you.
very specific number.
Hmm.
Therefore, I don't take any mind of it because I have no clue what's going on.
Okay.
And my telepathy is very directed. It's not universal. So,
Okay.
I
All right.
quietly can elves like walk without making a sound?
oh yeah,
It's in your racial ability.
definitely
Yep.
can.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
Oh
can
yeah.
move you can move half
So
your ability, half your movement, so 15 feet,
yeah, I'll
quietly.
start heading that way then.
Okay,
Pulling out the
well,
bow.
okay. Because you're sitting actually facing that direction and with your tracking skill, um,
I could probably see something flashing by the door or something.
it's the only thing moving in, your line of sight, so it would catch your eye. But you're not sure what it is. It's more curiosity at this point than it is necessity.
Are we
Um,
sitting next to each other, Chester?
No,
uh,
we're not.
ch-
You're in a
Okay.
different section. But yeah.
but
Have fun.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and have fun. So, while he's fighting, let's see here, GOP,
Yeah.
make me 2 more rolls while this goes on,
What
and
kind of
this
rolls?
just clockwork rolls.
Okay.
Um, Dragon, you've been
Yeah.
ambushed. These 3 are going to
Hey,
attack
all
you.
right. Well, that's GOP.
That's nice, GOP. Good job.
20 and a
GOP,
13. Just letting you know.
you are able to get the key free.
Nice
Yay.
success. And leave him
All right.
dismantled like my brother did, and I had to fix everything because I get yelled at if things are taken apart.
Exactly. Okay. And I'll just make
Does
my way over there while you guys do your thing.
does 21 hit, Dragon?
Oh, definitely. I have the highest
Probably. I
AC,
mean,
I'm pretty sure. That missed.
That one misses. And the last one. Doo-doo.
I only have 14 in melee.
All right, so 2 miss, but 1 hits. So the bat bites down and suddenly finds an area that doesn't seem to be covered. You take 1 damage. But Dragon, I need you to make me a might roll, please.
At least Lady gets kill something.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Or
maybe.
drag a dead body out of the.
One or the other. One way or the
Oh,
other.
9.
All right. So the effects are now cemented. Anyways, you feel fine. You just got bit. It's rather annoying, but the thing doesn't have really long teeth, so it's like ow. So now, lady, you can see that he's actually fighting something. Dragon, make your swings against these bats.
Yeah, let's see. 2 from that, 3 from that, and another 2 from my hunted. So, see, so 2 from weapon, 3 from might, so 7.
Yep. Oof. So you have hit the bat.
Nice.
Roll damage.
Is it
It is
supernatural?
It is a rodent of abnormally large size. Well, they're not
Mhm.
rodents, but you know what I mean. So yeah, it's technically supernatural. You can heal a hit point.
Woo! Seeing the
It doesn't
damage is
heal the other stuff.
uneven slasher, and my armor protects against that. So damage from this weapon is a D8.
Yeah, the base damage of weapons is D8. It's a D8. Roll it.
Mhm. I do
Plus
appreciate
your
the
might bonus.
reference to ROUSs. You get 10 points.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
So you deal 9 damage and cut the bat into bits, and the bits fall to the ground and
Nice.
disappear in the smoke.
Bat Slayer.
Oh,
Bat Slayer.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
it was
Bat
just
Slayer.
smoke. I
Just
wanted to
smoke.
eat it.
No, you don't.
Hmm.
Does a 14 hit you?
Exactly what you needed.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
And a miss. So the bat bites you for 1 damage. Make a might roll, please.
If it's radioactive, you'll get powers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then you'll
He'll be
slowly start
Batman.
Well,
drooling.
that'd be man bat. You'd be man bat.
Man bat.
Woo!
All right, so you don't. The wound doesn't sting like the first one did before it closed. So yeah, you feel fine. So now, it is Lady. Lady, you see the bats. And you learned how to shoot and not hit dragon. Roll it.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna step just barely into the room.
Okay.
It's something where I won't make a sound doing my bow.
Okay,
Makes sense.
that's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Let's see.
Ooh, nice. Nice dice, by the way.
Dang, you hit it. Roll damage 1d8, please.
By the way, GOP, I have the complete omnibus of Man Bat.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
You hit the bat, but it is not dead. Whee!
I mean, my Keto's the pot lion is a lion man, so wouldn't it be
All right. So
lion man
back
bat?
at the top of the initiative, Dragon, make your
Sure. That's
attacks
a good
against the
point. At
bats.
3. That's a good point.
Ah, you fucking thing.
Nice. Very nice battle cry.
Just- all right, you hit it. Roll damage.
I'm going to be Steve Rogers for the moment, and I'll say language.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 8. Another bat disappears into smoke.
You should kill a bat with a bat.
My
Okay,
turn or
so
a bat's turn?
the bat's turn. The bat is going to attack Dragon. Hits
that's
the
a hit.
piss out of him
Oh.
for 2 damage.
Ooh.
Make a might roll.
Dragon, are you almost dead?
What do you mean? I've only taken 2 points of damage so far because I healed.
Yeah,
Oh.
whenever he hits something supernaturally, he heals equal to the damage he deals.
Oh, what?
Right.
What? That's amazing.
What? That?
Yeah.
How does he die then? Unless it gets.
If he
Get
He
hit by a
doesn't.
lot of damage. Get killed by something mundane.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he's fighting something mundane like a normal animal, like a person, thing that's not supernatural, it's the ability Holy Hands. Whenever you deal damage to a supernatural enemy, you heal that much health total divided among allies. So if you deal 8 damage, you could heal one ally for 6 and 2 other allies for 1.
I gotcha. Okay.
But the thing is, allies, you don't heal yourself.
Wait.
Oh, I don't heal myself?
Whenever you deal damage to supernatural, you heal that much health total divided among allies.
Oh,
So
okay.
you
So
can
you.
heal Lady.
Yeah, not
Or
yourself. Yeah.
you can heal Chester.
I,
If
I,
he was
Or
there.
I guess.
yeah, I have full health. Just
Uh huh.
Yeah.
what he might get a disturbance in the force if you heal him though.
It's like, what is going on? Is there a
Yeah.
range on that?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, so it's just like anywhere if you have a friend, like
If he has a
across
friend
the
he's
sea.
aware of, no. If he has a
Yeah.
friend he's aware of within range, it's like in the next room, heal. Why did I get healed?
Heal. What did
Yeah,
I get healed
I
for?
just all of a sudden feel like robust. It's good.
Ooh, nice.
I didn't even have to eat a cookie.
Indeed. Okay, so what's going on with the bats?
So the bat attacked and did 2 damage to him. So now it goes to Lady.
Get him, lady.
Get him.
Oh, I
13.
saw it just dance over the 20 and yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a miss. Dragon, it's your go.
I
There's
should
one
be able to
bat
shoot 2 times this time.
Okay, well then roll again.
Okay.
Miss.
Damn.
Dragon.
That was
Kill this
worse.
bat.
What are you doing, lady?
Yeah, especially you got so many damn pluses.
Mm-hmm.
Good
have
hit.
the most
Deal
pluses, I think.
damage.
Very nice.
It's because I got
Get 'em!
2 in archery.
Oh no, I'm not complaining.
Mm.
7, nice.
7. So the bat busts into smoke. And it seems like your minor wounds are, they probably go away after you eat some food. But for the most part, it might be best to come back to the library later. Maybe
Yes.
after, collecting some iron leaf. GOP, you have the key. You have gone to the bookshelf and you have opened it up and have received the scroll.
Okay, so it's a scroll, not a book.
It
Gotcha.
is a scroll.
All right, scroll
Careful.
of what?
It is a scroll
Oh wait, where's
of
my
scroll making.
scroll of scroll making? Got
Mhm.
it.
It will teach you rank 0 in making scrolls.
Hey, David.
Okay, cool.
Dave's not here.
Okay.
I will.
We have to
Do-
wait and see, Dave.
Okay, cool. Well, I've got a
All right.
scroll.
All right,
Nice.
so you have a scroll. So, um, now, the other people, they're just, they bid farewell to you. The eye says, well, we'll let the bats settle and then you can come back. You all leave the library. Are there any books you want to check out?
Well, hold on a
Oh,
second.
we
I'm
can
I'm
check
still
them
doing
out.
mine. I haven't done my bit yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll then.
I go turn in my book. So
Okay.
when I come back.
Okay.
Okay, that one sucked. That one sucked. That one's
All
better.
right.
Chester?
And then the last one. Yeah, not good, dude.
Well, you did learn something. One thing. And that is you learned how to read Old Elvish. So now whenever you're reading through these magic books, you'll get a +1.
All right, that's handy. All
Oh.
right, so I guess we're coming back another day.
Or you can come back after you after you go to kill the Iron Leaf monsters.
Right.
What
Yeah,
was
it sounds
dropping
good.
those anyway? Yeah, let's go kiss him. Kiss him. Kiss him. Kiss him. Kiss him.
Okay,
Kiss
so you
him.
guys
Okay.
walk into the
I
you
get
know
back in
the
my suit, obviously.
yep, the familiar witches area, and the forest seems, it says do not step off the path. But you're pretty sure if you step off the path, that's how you get attacked by the pine golems you're trying to farm, so to speak.
Yeah.
So I like nudge the iron guy out there onto the grass.
You're being nudged. Do you allow this?
I mean, I am much heavier than her, but yes, I will. I will accept the nudging onto the. I'm assuming we're all ready to attack whatever comes out. Like
Yeah,
we're
no,
all.
we're here
Yep.
for you to
Yeah.
collect iron leaf. So
Okay. Cool.
All right. So you get off the path, and let me see here. Let's see how bad it is.
Don't stay too
It's
long
not that.
off the
It's not
path.
that bad. GOP, when you step off the path, what is your range defense?
My range defense is not that high. It's like a 13.
a monkey threw poo
A
at you.
Yes, the poo misses, and you see this monkey sitting in a tree whose hair seems to be like almost like flowing as if it was on fire, but it's white fire and it is wearing a wooden mask,
Mm-hmm.
and poops in its hand and prepares to chuck at you again.
Mm-hmm.
This seems kind of pointless, but okay.
Do you take a few steps more into the grass?
Well, I will use my electric blast that I have installed now,
Okay, you're gonna shoot
and
this monkey.
I want to shoot the monkey because I don't like getting poo on my armor. I have to clean that later.
Okay, go.
Okay. All right. So it's electric blast is. What's my bonus for that?
The thing is, GOP, you can't just go into an area and expect to find a mob that's on a mob table right off the bat. I have
Fair
to
enough.
honor the mob table.
Okay.
Fire
And you
No,
fire
got the poo
mask
monkey.
monkeys. Yeah,
I
there you
got
go.
it. I got it. All right, 20, and I think it's a +2, and so. Nope, I miss, but I get 2 shots, so it's
Yep.
good. Roll
The
again.
monkey's like, whoo,
17,
17. So you shoot and hit the monkey.
and I do want D6, just a straight D6. Okay,
D6 electric damage.
Is the monkey chunky?
No.
maybe.
No, it's up in the tree.
You
Yeah.
hit the monkey, and
for
now the
4.
monkey looks chunky because all its hair is standing on end, and the monkey, the poo in the monkey's hand lights on fire, and it throws it at you.
Oh, can I
Okay.
assist with my cross out ability?
Yep, it misses. Your chest.
Is the monkey gonna run away? Because
I do 6 points of damage to it as I
Okay,
cross
so
my
you.
arms and celestial fire blast it.
All right. Okay, so the monkey gets hit, and the monkey's mask breaks, and you see that the monkey has no face, and the monkey seems very distressed that its mask breaks and runs away.
Very
fair
nice.
enough.
I helped.
I
Does
shouldn't
it
throw
run into
poo.
a tree?
It just disappears.
Oh, okay.
It
Okay,
like
well
jumps off the tree and turns invisible.
let's move a little bit further from the path then.
All right, move further from the path. Let me roll to see how bad it is. Do.
And then you all die.
Hmm.
That's pretty much what might happen. All right, cool. Excellent. This is not a pine golem, but it does drop iron leaf.
Oh,
Isn't
cool.
that fantastic?
It is.
All right.
And Lady
So
will be happy and murderous.
yep, out from the forest. I need whoever feels like, the most doomed to roll a d4 for me.
That would be Ethereal, without a question.
Yes, Ethereal, roll a d4 for me.
Fine.
You have the worst luck. Roll a d4.
Just going to be up to 4 of whatever this thing is.
Yes.
2.
So, 2, what look to be giant stick insects come crawling out of the canopy. These creatures' hide shimmers covered in what seem to be strange leaves of some kind. And the creatures have now it's tufts of it protecting the creases that would make them otherwise vulnerable. They are roughly these 13, 15 feet long. They are strangely animate and mobile for an insect that shouldn't be able to grow that big, but this is a land of magic. But for some reason, they are only partially supernatural. It
We
seems that.
we found
Yeah.
the grinding spot.
Yeah, yeah,
You did.
yeah.
Found a grinding spot.
Farming!
These things are not necessarily pushovers, and they're more like you know what, you're fine. You'll find out. Combat begins. Everybody make an initiative roll.
Initiative.
Yeah. So I got a question.
Yes.
Initiative, is that still considered a combat roll for my human bonus or not?
No, because it's going into combat.
So, like, no, I can't use
Ooh,
it?
natural
You
20.
can use it.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Natural one.
1.
And so it's my race plus my reflex modifier?
Mhm.
It is 1d20 plus your racial plus your reflex modifier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lady,
So
keep in
plus-
mind you're an elf. You get +1 to these rolls.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, 10. Yeah.
Yep.
Nah.
It's
The
part of your
So I
elven
got a
agility.
2.
Well, it's your
Yeah,
elven
Got a
elven-
2.
agility.
Yeah, elven agility gives you +1 to your defenses and +1 on initiative.
And movement.
Humans.
Yeah.
So let's see. So it'll go Chester, the giant stick insects. Then it'll go GOP. Did you roll? Oh yeah, Maximus got a 6, so he will then Celtic's last. That's fine. Save the best for last. Chester, 2 giant stick insects of doom are before you.
How far?
They're about 15 feet away.
Oh,
but
no
they have
problem.
reach.
Okay. Well, I yell huzzah into combat, and I'm going in with my sword and shield swinging. So, first, the sword.
Okay.
Okay. 12.
That will miss.
Okay. And then my shield, which is less. Oh, yes, that's right. 16.
That will hit.
All right. So the shield does
1d6 plus 3.
well. It gets the shield's magic too, right?
Yep.
Oh, no,
1d6
no,
plus 5.
that's right. We said that it didn't do that. That's right. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Okay. 7
Bam.
points of damage as I
So you
shield
hit
dash
this
him.
thing, you hear a slight crack as, like a knuckle popping or a bone putting back in the socket. And you realize these insects are not forged of chitin. Their exoskeletons are literally made of bone.
Interesting. All right.
So now it is the bugs. Now the bugs see this big old, whatever you are in front of them and think, hey, guy, that hurt.
That hit.
Wham. All right, cool. So they are larger than you. Let me see here. 17 points of damage.
All
Oh, to
right.
who?
Wham. So basically, what happens is the stick, for theatrics sake, it basically raises up one of its arms, and puts all three of its fingers together and just straight down with a puncturing strike, but rolled 1/2 less to actually apply exposed. Now it goes to the second stick
Wait,
bug, which
who do you attack?
Me.
Chester.
Me.
Oh, okay, I missed it. I didn't hear.
Okay. So it is now going to attack the next closest person, which I believe would be Dragon. Because the other stick bug is like, nah, they don't have camaraderie. It's like, that one's fighting. I'm going to attack someone else.
It wants to secure its own meal.
Yep. Does a 17 hit you, Dragon?
Oh yeah.
Okay, excellent. Cool, 13 points of damage. Wham! So the damage you had taken earlier, Dragon would have healed, so you just take 13 from your full health. So now, after that, it goes to GOP.
Okay, well, I am going to give him a good old smack. So none of them are damaged. Looks like.
Well, no,
One of
I
them's damaged.
damaged one.
Oh,
Yeah,
you did. Okay,
you
my
damaged
bad.
one.
All right. Then I will go the one that's already damaged, and let me make sure because I did pick up 2 0 levels in some of my stuff, so I'm just making sure real quick. Oh, that's the wrong document. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna hit him. The one that just attacked Chester. So. Let me find where's my damage stuff on here?
Was 16 within the critical range for the shield, or do shields have critical range?
Shields, let's see here. 16? What's your might?
My might is 17 plus 3.
So 13 or better. So yes, it would be.
Okay.
I got within my
Because you
critical
have shield
range.
play, it can
I
critical.
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
19 hits, correct?
It does, so that would be critical against the bug.
2d8 plus 3. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 3
Well,
and
what are you hitting?
I'm hitting with my it'd be my halberd. That's what I've
Okay,
got.
so
Ooh,
you
that's
swing and
nice.
smack this thing with the halberd. Wham.
Okay. Oh, and I do an additional 2 points because my minimum I can get is a 5.
Yeah.
So.
Yep, because it's full effort.
So
'cause you didn't
16.
move.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so let
16 for
me.
you. I did it at plus 5 with the critical, so that would be a total of 12. So 12, 16 is 28 total.
Well, you're hitting two different bugs, I think.
Are we?
Archer. Are you? Or are you?
No,
are you
I'm
focused?
attacking the bug that was already damaged.
Yeah, mine.
Okay.
That Chester was attacking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
28 total.
Okay, so it's taken 28 total.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. I got
So-
it. Got it right here. So now it goes to Dragon.
Well, time to kill that bug in front of me. The full
Mhm.
point of damage. Then immortalize it.
Myrtlate it.
Nice. That's pretty good, dude.
Fortunately, that doesn't cut.
You got to roll
I
double. You got to roll double 2d8 plus 3, dude. That's a critical
Mhm.
range.
Wait. What's your might, Dragon?
17.
So it's only a 13 or better is a critical. He rolled a 12 base die.
Oh, base die. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the base dice.
All right, fair enough.
Base
Fair
die.
enough.
So 11, but still, that's 11 points of damage to the bug in front of you. Let me get my abacus. Let's see here. There we go.
Abacus. The Japanese
I mean,
still use those, by the way.
Which is why Japan is awesome. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
It's true.
So 11. I'm just going to use dice to keep track of the second one. I have my calculator to keep track of the first one, which is going to take more damage. Lady, your turn. Get to murdering.
Who do I want to hit?
Dragon.
The one that's dragon's attacking? Okay, fine.
No, you want to hit dragon. You ask who do you want to hit.
15.
A 15 will miss. The arrow bounces off of its hide.
Ooh.
Ah, crud. Great.
It is great. My bug lives another day. So now it goes to the top of the initiative, which would be Chestarian.
By the way, I am applying electricity to this.
Okay, so your weapon hums with the thermal anticipation of electric discharge. I got to use big words today. A 15 will miss.
15 will miss. All right, and let me
Its
do my.
defenses. These things have 16/16 for defenses.
It's fine. And I just missed. Whiff, whiff.
Whiff, whiff. All right, so the big thingy is going to try to swing on you and misses.
Miss.
So now it goes to the other thingy, which is going to attack a dragon. I'm so professional calling them thingies.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the thingy does hit him.
The official
Does.
term.
I would
thing of
love.
the
You know what?
jigger.
I'm going to put that in the creature compendium. They are officially called thingies.
Well, the
Because
scientific
I
term
thought it
is
was walking
thing on the
sticks,
jigger.
actually.
well, these would be more like walking logs.
Walking, not walking trees, that's for sure.
All right, 12 damage to dragon. Wham!
That helps.
It does hurt. So
It's
now it
26.
goes to GOP.
Okay. Did dragon go last turn or last?
He did.
Okay,
Yes, he did.
I brain
This one he
farted.
missed.
All right. Yeah. Then I'm gonna swing and hopefully not miss. And
I didn't miss.
Shh, 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 shh.
He was talking
I'm the
about
one that
me.
missed.
God, don't be mean.
oh, okay. Yeah. I'm gonna try and hit him with the halberd again. So let me do. Oh, I didn't even get to apply the effect, did I?
Nope. You can this time though. No retro.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right. Well, I'm gonna swing again. D20
Swing
plus
it.
5.
Swing it.
Oof.
Miss.
No. Miss.
All right. So now, dragon, avenge thy flesh. Wow, that's a good. I'm gonna write that down. That's a good. That's a good phrase. Continue.
No.
Oh, why not? No, that will miss.
That will
Lady.
miss a 15.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
need
15
16.
misses.
Lady,
AC
get it.
16. Hit him.
I'm trying.
Do it.
You can shoot 2 arrows, so you get to roll twice.
This time, yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Yes.
12, miss.
come
Where's
on,
my
lady.
reroll at? Where's my reroll at?
Oh.
Huh.
Your dice is named Mr. Purple.
Woohoo!
That hits. That's probably
a
in your
big
crit
old hit.
range,
And that
too.
is a critical range. So roll 2d8 damage. Booyah.
I have no pluses to damage to her.
Let me see. How many ranks in archery do you have?
2.
2. Well, let's go take a look at the archery skill real fast for all the kids out there. Let's see, skill detail. It should be the first skill. No, it's archery. Yes, let's see here. Yes, rank 2. You can add your reflex modifiers damage to your arrow attacks. So, since you're rank 2, you will do 2d8 plus. What's your reflex bonus?
3.
2d8 plus 3. Nice. 10 damage. So I get to add another 10. I'm just going to knock this up to a. So it's taken 21 points of damage. You guys are catching up to the first bug. You're almost. You're only 7 points shy. Now it goes back to the top of the initiative, which is Shastarian.
Yes, and I've been stupid. I'm not paying attention. At the beginning of the round, I do my automatic stalwart resolve, and it takes 3 points of electrical damage.
That's right. I was wondering.
Miss, damn it, dude.
All right. So it's. All right.
Oh, that's not right. Hold on, let me do that again. That's not right.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, dang, I don't remember putting that in the game.
All right, at least I'd hit
Oh,
the
got
shield.
it. And it's a crit because you did get 13 on the base dice.
Yep. So
So
let
2d6.
me. Damn, why does it keep doing that? That's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. It's acting kind of strange this time.
Okay.
Couldn't get a reroll.
So I got it's adding for some reason. But all right, I do that, and of course, electric is being applied here as far as the build up.
Yep, it's building up. Awesome.
So
13
that's
more.
really nice. 13 points of damage added. So goodness gracious, that's 41.
Mhm.
We've done good. Well, no,
44.
44. Yeah.
Yeah, 44 points of damage so far.
And I got
This
2
thing is
ticks of
looking.
electric on it too. So
Yep. So each time you do Stalwart Resolve, each tick of electric is going to do an additional point of damage.
okay.
Okay. So, yeah, that thing is not feeling good. It hates its life, but it's not out of life. So
I
it's
haven't
going to
hit
try
with
to
the
smack.
sword though, man. I gotta hit with the sword.
Yeah, before you go
Yeah.
unconscious, it's going to smack you now.
16.
I
Miss,
think that
miss,
misses.
miss,
All right.
miss.
So now the one that was good because it's angry. So it's going to attack Dragon now.
Get him,
Now
dragon. You
they
deserve
are
it.
actually well. Yeah, yeah. Let's see here.
15.
Does that hit you, Dragon?
Nope.
What's your melee defense?
Don't forget the fact that I have Hunter on it, so another +2. Oh,
Yep.
so
So
it's a got -2. So
well,
14.
all right. So it actually does miss. So now it goes to GOP.
Okay, now that I remember what my slashing damage does. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna attempt to hit the one that Chester and I are going after. Hopefully, take it
Okay.
down.
Okay, go for it.
All right, +5. Come on, don't be a dick. So don't be a dick.
Miss.
Okay. Well, that's yeah, that's my
All
turn.
right, go Dragon.
Go whale. To the movies?
Straight to the abyss.
Take it down.
Or you can go to the great heights as you kill this thing and take its head as a trophy, like the Predator. Natural
Natural
20,
20.
That's
baby.
what we're talking about.
There. So roll 2d8 plus 6 for natural 20. So another 3. So 15 points of damage. But remember, your minimum is 5, so that's 11 plus 6 for 17 points of damage on my poor, poor bug. So it goes up to 38 points of damage taken.
Poor bugs.
Ouch. Poor bug. Getting bullied
Oh,
by a lion. So now it goes.
I was minding my own business and it's not attacking me.
Go, lady. Show this bug.
Okay. Last time I only had one arrow, right?
You fire the first round. You fired one arrow.
Two.
The second round, you fired 2 arrows.
Two.
So this round, you can fire another 2 arrows, or wait, and the round after, you'll fire 3 arrows.
I'm gonna wait.
Okay, so you wait. You can fire 1 arrow, and the next round, you'll fire 3.
Okay, just gonna roll one then.
Miss.
Oh,
All right,
and miss. Okay.
Chester, beat this
Ooh.
enraged insect.
I'm trying. Okay.
Please.
There's no try. There was due or major,
Alright.
major suckage.
That's true. That is
It's
true.
still a major suckage.
Yeah, 2 or major suckage.
Nope.
15.
Yes.
Weird. I've only hit with the shield. And the
Yeah,
shield hits again, and it's a crit.
crits.
Jesus. All right. Now it automatically takes another 3 from
Yep.
my stalwart resolve.
It takes 4 because of the electric buildup.
4, 5. No, there's 2 ticks, so that'd be 5.
Oh yeah, 5.
This is the third tick of electricity right here.
Mhm.
So it takes 5 from that, and then what is this? The shield, right? So it's
Mhm.
just the +3, right? Okay.
2d6 plus 3. Boom.
13 plus
This
5,
thing is
that's 18. It's nice. That's
All right.
60 points of damage, I think.
Nope, 62.
62.
This thing is on fire now, not literally, but yeah, well, kind of in places, but not enough to damage it.
Well, that's the third tick of
G-
electricity flowing over it, yeah.
yeah.
GOP, finish this thing off.
This thing is still standing. Holy crap.
It has 3 hit points left. Kill it.
Okay, I need
No
yes.
suckage.
I
No suckage.
come on. Be good to me. Be good to me.
Oh!
What is going on?
He blows a gear somewhere. Gaskets come out. I'd
Oh,
say from the
God.
rectum. That's what I go.
So
Okay.
here's
Alright,
what
let's-
happens. So since it is a fumble, you basically swing and your halberd becomes a projectile weapon that vroom, 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 vroom. Roll again.
Okay, cool. Another D20.
Now watch it hit the creature and kill it. Y'all don't get the experience points.
Yeah, but I might hit other people on my side. Oh, it's 11 now.
Okay, so you basically goes past, does not hit Chester, does not hit the creature, and gets stuck in the tree.
Cool.
So now it goes to. Wait,
Man,
did I roll for the
this
bugs?
horrible. This
No, you
I
haven't.
didn't roll.
It's
I haven't
not-
rolled for the bugs. So
No,
the
not
bug
yet.
Yeah,
is
you
the
gotta
bug.
roll for
Yeah.
the bugs.
Does that hit you, Chester?
No.
18 doesn't hit you?
No, I have the best AC in the party.
What is your AC?
19.
Oh, yes, I forgot. Yay. So now I'm going to attack Dragon.
That hits.
And miss. No, it
No,
doesn't.
No, it
that-
misses because yeah.
He gets plus. The hunter gives him 2 AC. He picks one enemy. And he gets
Nice.
two. He gets 2
That is
defense and
nice.
2 attack.
That is nice.
All right. Well, that saved.
Let's say
Yeah,
Dragon.
Yeah.
So now it goes to Dragon because GOP already rolled. Dragon.
Dragon,
Try
hit
not
him
to
and
die.
give some health back, specifically to me.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Miss.
Man, there's so many 15s. Well, we have to
So,
get
lady,
16s.
It's up to you.
Oh, she gets 3 shots this time, right?
Boom!
That's a
with
hit.
1. That's a crit. I think.
guessing-
What's your reflex, lady? Is it 16?
Yes.
Well,
Okay,
then
then that's
she
a crit. Roll
automatically
again.
kills. She automatically kills the one if she's attacking the same one.
No,
we're
no.
attacking.
She's attacking the one on Dragon.
Oh, she's attacking one on Dragon. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
she's attacking the one on Dragon. Go, lady.
That's a
That
hit.
is a hit. So roll for your last arrow. Ooh, no, mas. That is a crit as well.
Ooh.
So you're going to roll 5d8 plus 15. And it is exposed for a round. So the next attack against that particular bug is only versus 10 melee defense. Holy crap. Wait a minute.
Might not be
I'm
alive.
sorry. No, it's dead. It's very
You're the one that told me 5d8
No.
plus 15.
No, that's right. It's dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's dead. Actually, it's plus 12, but still, it doesn't matter.
I'll
It's
get the head, not you.
You shoot its head off into the forest, and it's somewhere around there. Its body falls lifeless to the ground.
Nice.
So now it's just down to one bug at the beginning of the initiative. Chester, hit this thing so it can die.
Okay, I'll do that.
Or you can not roll. You Stalwart Resolve, and it'll kill it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
makes
right.
the most
I just roar, roar, roar. I rage like that, and I electrically apply 8 points of damage to it
Yep, it
automatically.
dies. And it starts burning.
Nice.
Okay, I want to start eating the one I helped to kill to heal.
Well, you can pull out the meat and prepare it, and that'll give you some healing. Roll a d4 for how many portions you can fit in your gut.
How do you know that's good to eat?
Because he has the chef skill.
Mhm.
All right, so you you heal for 1 point. You heal, but it stops all the excessive bleeding and things. Make a might roll for me, Dragon.
That's true. I have that as well. Yeah.
My armor protects from flat.
Ooh, there was something off in that bug meat. Ugh, your tummy is extra gurgly, and the gem says, as you're eating, the gem is like, this is going to be interesting.
I kind of feel bad for the gem a little bit.
A little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
I'll be back in a
anywho.
second, guys.
Okay, so he's gonna get
Yeah.
water. So GOP,
Yeah.
make a reflex roll because both of these things are on fire. The iron leaves are burning.
Oh, I have to try and get what
Get
I can off of them.
Both of them are burning? Why are both
Well,
of them
what-
burning?
Well, one of them is burning.
Burning.
The fire is catching because electricity arcs.
Okay. Well, they
Oh,
weren't.
okay.
They weren't directly next to each other, were they?
Their legs were close to one another because these things are 15
Okay.
feet long with long legs. So one of the forearms was touching one of the back legs of the other one because they got 6 of them.
Oh, and I realized I had already finished my study religion.
Mhm.
Well, no, but I only did 0 ranks, so never mind. I was rank 1 is when I get the good bonus from it. Okay. So you said a
Reflex roll.
reflex roll. Okay, so that'd be a +2. 15
Excellent. So roll a d4 for how many portions of iron leaf you attain. It takes 3 to make a piece of armor.
per one of them, or for both of them.
for both of them. Because the first one, he was cooking it before it actually. He was cooking it before he died.
Okay, fair enough.
So you're trying to save Iron Leaf from this. You get
4.
4 Iron Leaf fragments from it.
Nice.
So it is enough to make a basic weapon or basic armor. For your suit, you'll probably need a bit more than, 3.
What is the specific number then? Do I
The
know?
specific number for your suit, I would say you would need 8 pieces.
For one piece of my suit?
No, it'd be 2 per piece of your suit.
Okay.
How many points are you down? Health, Dragon.
He's probably pretty low.
What? That's a 19.
What do I need? Well, I'm not a healer, but
You can make medical rolls. If you have the medical skill, you can
I
make
don't have the medical skill.
Okay.
I do.
Oh, but I was
Alright,
going to make a shield with it. Yeah, never mind.
All right, make a medical roll.
Me? Okay.
No, not you. Dragon.
Okay.
Dragon, you can do a medical roll on Chester and heal him.
Yeah, I need to heal myself.
Okay, make a medical roll on yourself.
9.
All right, you don't heal anything, but you do stop all kinds of bleeding, and your stomach does feel a bit better
Aw,
from that weird bug meat. Make a medical roll for Chestarian.
I don't need a medical roll.
Well, remember, if he gets above any amount above 10 is actual healing to you.
Oh, hey, and I just remembered, because I'm pretty
Mm-hmm.
sure at my current level, because I just did a skill check. So if anyone does a skill check, their first skill check after me, they get a +1.
So that would have been an additional +1 for her. 10
Yeah.
and 4. Okay. You have
Just
the
letting you
healing
guys
potions.
know. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the healing potions is what you're talking about, Chester?
No, I have an ability called False Form, and it reduces my overall max health, but it gives me 20 temporary hit points. So I took 17 damage. I haven't taken actual damage. I guess it's kind of
Excellent.
like almost like an invisible shield around me of health.
Yeah, it's like false life in
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
D&D.
So I haven't actually taken any damage yet.
Okay, cool. So let me see that. What is the reduction of your max health that it
It's
does?
5. It reduces 5. And I mean, this is like a set thing. So I mean, it is what it is. So I mean, it isn't something that happens. It just is my state of life, I guess. So max health of 5 has been reduced by 5, like I said, permanently. But I
Yep.
gained 20 of these fake health points. So
Yep. That's always the fun one.
yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's interesting.
Which one is that? Which level did you get that?
5. That was 5th level.
Fifth level?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I mean, the
yes,
way it's
boss fight.
written, it just is. It doesn't.
Yep.
It isn't an activated thing. It just is.
When
Yeah,
everybody
it
is get through healing up, I'm gonna go get the head over here.
Okay, so you go
Oh, right.
looking for the head.
Should go for the head.
So she goes deeper into the forest. Let me make my creature roll. Do.
That's why I waited for
Excellent.
everybody to get here first.
Yeah. As you go, you collect the head, and another head pops up and looks at you. Roll initiative.
Give people more
Lady,
time
can
to
you
rest.
Lady, can you roll a d4? Well, she said she was going over to get the head. She waited for you guys, but she did go further off the path, so
Fair
she
enough.
gets
Yep.
attacked by
Dun dun
2 more stick
dun.
bugs. Oh no,
What?
sorry, 4 more stick bugs.
4.
4 more stick bugs?
Yeah.
Start
gonna-
backing up.
Die!
Well, that's not my problem.
Yep.
You can always run.
Yeah,
you can always
well,
run.
the 4 is, I mean, look at how we almost died with 2.
Well, technically, well, yeah, almost.
Well, he's like, I
Well-
didn't take any damage. I don't know about you plebeians.
Well, hey,
Go
all right.
everybody go stand behind Chester's
So-
character.
How much? You said it's. How many pieces of that of the leaf do I need just for a shield? Because that's what this is all work. What I'm working for is to get a shield.
4.
He said 8.
Wait, is
Oh.
it a tower shield or a normal shield?
Oh, it's a tower shield.
You'll need 6.
6. Okay, so
4 for a normal shield, 6 for
And
fast
some of
shield.
us might want some extra armor too.
true. I mean, we can always collect more. This is a good, this is a good farming spot.
Grinding
So
spot.
All right, so
But-
while you guys are talking, it's going to attack Lady.
No, we're not talking.
we
This is
gotta do
interjecting.
initiative.
Got him. Critical. Woo.
What happened to initiative?
You were basically
talking
pointing
out of
surprise
character.
round.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Surprise round. Let's see here. Do-do-do.
Well, I mean, Lady's the one that left the group,
Wham.
so
God, this is what happens every time Lady wanders off.
Wham. Well, Lady comes
That
back
made-
because it hits her so hard she flies back to you guys.
Yeah, I land on the other
That'd
side
be
of Chester.
Yep. And there's 3 puncture wounds in her stomach. She is suffering the exposed effect until she's attacked, which means her melee defense is reduced to 10. So, from all that piercing damage. So, now, initiative.
I'm dying, Dave. I'm dying.
Yeah, okay. So that's good.
Okay, let's
These
see.
things are not terribly fast. You can run away from them. And Chester, like once per day, can just teleport 100 feet, so he could just like pick up Lady and boop. All right.
Leave y'all there alone.
That's true.
Oh,
I
wow.
could do that because obviously we're running, right?
You can
Yeah.
run, yeah.
We're all
I mean,
bolting.
am I wrong?
No,
It's
I
an
mean
honor.
I'm bolting. I don't know. Like, I mean, we can't look at what happened when there was 2 of them. Now there's 4. No, we need to get
yeah,
out.
and I
Hi-ho,
didn't
hi-ho.
eat, and I'm severely injured.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but you can still run.
I got a 17.
Yes. So you'll Dragon roll your initiative. You're the last one to roll initiative. Well, Lady needs to.
Mhm.
My puppy dog has come to see me.
I yell
Aw.
run.
Yeah. I think
All
we
right,
all
Rolled
got
up
cool.
the point.
14.
All right, so the only person that goes after the bugs is GOP. So
But I'm
Maximus-
like I'm not right by them.
yeah, you're not
so-
right by them. So what can happen is Celtic, you can run and drag dragon with you.
Yeah.
Chester, you can basically put your hand like Goku on GOP and teleport both of you 100 feet outside the door.
Outside of
That's
Door?
outside of the door you
Or-
came in.
Or back
oh,
on
be
the
back into the hallway.
Oh.
Yeah, back in the
Okay.
hallway.
Yeah. Well, sure, I do that. I put a hand on him and we're out in the hallway again. And
Okay,
That means I'm
he vomits
dragging
in his
nobody.
suit. No, hold on. He's vomiting in his suit unless he makes a proper might roll. Go ahead.
Oh, might roll? Okay.
might roll. Well, no,
Or it'd be a
reflex.
survival roll?
Yeah,
Reflex.
survival. Yeah.
Reflex or survival? What am I rolling?
No,
It's
survival.
Yeah.
You're vomiting.
Really?
Yeah,
well,
because it's funny.
okay. Survival it is. I was going to say reflex because his inner ear is messed up.
That's fine. I don't care what. It doesn't really happen anyway. I'm just joking.
It's
Okay.
fine.
It's all just for fun.
Yeah,
So-
It's all for fun.
That's
No,
just someone
I don't
calls-
throw up.
Damn,
It's a
you're
little
badass.
I swallow it.
oh god. So Dragon, you're dragged along with Celtic. You're both 30 feet away. Let's see. One of the bugs can get close to you, but it steps on the path, so it'll only be able to do one swipe before the magic on the path pushes it away. Let's see. Who's it going to swipe? You know what? I'm going to just make a coin flip here.
Or D4.
Heads or tails, lady?
Oh,
heads.
let's see, we're out. Yeah.
Oh, good. It was tails. So, swinging at lady. It was a 14 hit you.
Oh,
Barely.
All right, excellent. Do. Bonk. Let's see here. Bonk. 15 points of damage. Bonk.
How close am I to the door?
You can make it out now. At the start of the new initiative, you and Dragon make it out, close the door, and the bugs, you hear them.
Actually, I open the door and fall through it, pass out. I'm at
Okay.
0.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
you're at so Dragon.
exactly.
So Dragon pulls
Exactly.
you out.
I'm at 0 exactly.
Jeez,
So
you
Dragon
guys.
catches you and carries you out.
Right.
Oh wow.
Well, whilst they go
Dramatic,
back,
aren't I?
right? Well, whilst they get dragged back to town for they're once again going to get healed at the various places they do so. Since I have free time, I go back to the library and keep reading.
Wait. There was a spa.
There
Yeah,
is a
but
spa. You're gonna have to go down the path.
You have to go down the path
Oh,
without
it's
getting
down.
off the path.
yeah,
Oh, fair
Yeah.
enough.
yeah, that's okay. You drag him back to town. I did it last time.
No, that works for me. I'll drag him.
Okay, and I go back to the library.
Actually, don't drag me. You put me over your shoulder and you drag him.
I've got two big shoulders.
Actually, he can walk still. I can't.
I can carry you guys on my suit. It's not a big deal.
I give the librarian a rose this time from the shop.
Okay.
You didn't go back to the store to get it.
Yeah, I did.
You will. You
I was
are able
prepared.
to. You get a +1 to your book reading,
Right.
and she will give you a grimoire she thinks will be of particular use to you, which is the Novalia's grimoire on magical etiquette.
Okay,
Ooh.
sweet. I get
Which
to read
fork to use?
Yeah, because I speak
Um,
the old Elvish, so I get the +1, right?
Yep. So make an intelligence roll with your bonus.
Okay. So let's see.
And
That's 3, 4, 5. Okay.
as is normal, whenever the others get back,
Nice.
the goblins slap
Finally.
get well soon stickers on them.
Mm-hmm.
Did I lose the head?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
You nearly lost your head.
Nearly lost yours too. So what has, as you're reading through this of the grimoire tomes of magical etiquette and such, you are stricken with a particular malign realization of arcane code.
Okay.
So a particular power, since you got a 21, which is over the difficulty of 20 reading this particular book, there are 3 secrets within this book. You have uncovered one. You are able to undo, if you wish to imprint it upon you, you're able to roll to undo ancient elven locks, which is impossible for someone who's not a master craftsman dwarf or an elf. But since you are a wizard elf, you can actually do it with practical modifiers without tools. You have learned how those particular spells were put in place and what they bind. The necromancer has some of those locks in place because his first wife was an elf.
Okay. So I can unlock locks.
You can unlock magical locks, kind of like the Door of Durin.
I see. Okay. Let's see here. What should I do? Put that? I'll put that. Put that here, I guess. So magical locks. It's like some plus or something.
You can just roll to do it. Whereas normal people, they would roll with disadvantage. So your rolls are normalized.
Okay. All right. And that's one. So what was the second one?
Roll for the second one. We'll see if you get another 20 plus to get the second secret.
Oh, okay.
All right.
17.
The second secret eludes you, but it's not like you only have one chance to read it.
True.
All right.
And
So
I
you can
still
roll again
have
for
3.
this.
Still have 3. That's right. Okay.
You have 3 more rolls. 3 more chances.
No.
Nope.
Okay. Do it again.
Yes, sir.
No. And last.
Last one. All
No.
right. But that's for your first amount of downtime for the day. Dragon, Lady, you'll both heal 10 hit points from the Goblin Doctor, healing you up, and you can pay him the appropriate 7 gold for his services. And then now, Chester, you get to roll 5 times for the second amount of downtime in your day.
Okay.
This will
So
see you coming back at nighttime.
Would I go to my church to heal?
You can go to your church after the doctor sets your bones that were broken.
you said I need a 20, right?
Yes, sir. 20 or better. If you
Okay.
get a natural 20, you get the second one, like the last one, for free.
There we go. There's
Boom, you
one.
got the second secret. So the second secret of the book is you have learned something of the ancient elven, enchanter's court, because you're not so much a wizard as you are an enchanter. I can actually change the name to an enchanter. If I replace wizard. What? Oh, there we go. Boom. All right. So, um, I'm not changing the order. I'm not. I refuse. Because it's going to be Winchanter, because I'm going to put a freaking W so I don't have to re-alphabetize the classes. Anyways, so as a result, the next thing that you find as an enchanter is that you uncover how to access the wizard's court. The ancient elves had a wizard's court. It is a very sought after location that can. It's basically a pocket dimension that is a court of powerful or novice mages, strictly elves, and Dioramas, which is a human wizard that dabbles into things he shouldn't, but for some reason he's like Elminster. He's just a really powerful wizard for no reason. Man's really good at magic and appears places he shouldn't.
Okay, that's handy. All right. So let me keep reading here.
Okay.
Ooh.
Boom. The final secret is unveiled to you. The last secret is the. You basically go through it and you learn that there are deeper things hidden in ancient elven lore, and this is one of those things. Chester, you're currently at rank 1. Increase your elder studies to rank 2.
Okay, that's handy.
Nice.
That's handy. All right. So very nice. And then I go back reading the other books for my last 2 rolls for today because I still have 1 secret I can gain. So
Mhm.
I do so. This is the other books though. That's an 18.
Yep, other books.
Is that good enough for the other books or no?
It's good enough for the other books because difficulty 15, so you'll gain 1 secret from that book, and you can chamber the ones you want and what you don't.
Right. I'll just see if I get that. No. So what is that 1 secret?
The 1 secret in the book is the secret of displacement, which means whenever you use your teleport, your shift ability,
Mhm.
you can roll, and if you get an 18 to 20, you can teleport again that day.
Okay. Yeah, that's handy. I'll take that. And that's that.
Okay.
That's handy.
All right. So, did you get all 4 of your imprints, or
Yep.
just 2 of
That's all
them?
4.
Okay. All right. Excellent. GOP.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing in this downtime while your friends are having their bones realigned and healed and stuff like that?
Well, I was working on training some skills.
All right,
That's
so
what I
you
was
get the
doing
points
before.
towards that skill. Everyone is now, lady, roll a d12 for me.
So I only need 6 more days for those.
4.
4. All right, so with the bonus, since you rolled within the threshold, you heal 12. Are you back at full health?
Nope.
So you've healed for 22. What's your max health?
34.
All right, roll a d10 for me. If you get a 4 or higher, you heal for 10. The doctor's pumping you full of potion. All right, you heal for 10. You're back to full health.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to fast forward. Are you guys going to go back and try to fight another set of stick bugs or nothing?
Probably. He
All
needs
right, go
Yeah.
to,
back.
so we have to, yeah.
All right, so
Who's
Yeah.
you go back.
let's do
And
what
go to
we
the
used to
spa.
do in another game I used to play, and that one person runs out there on the grass and runs back, pulling the other ones to everybody
It's
else.
called
We get too
kiting.
many,
Mhm.
kiting. If we get too many, we go outside the door.
Okay. So you go
No,
back.
yes, no, yes, no.
Yeah,
What y'all
no,
think?
Sure, you can
that's a
kite. Go
smart
ahead.
tactic.
Yeah.
You
I
are
can
now
kite
at the
with them.
doorway,
Okay.
and you're going to run out there and try to kite. So how far are you going? Are you going, like 10
15.
feet, 20 feet, 30 feet?
I'm going half my move.
Halfway, 15 feet. All right, so that'll
Uh,
get you barely into the next category. Let's see how bad it is. If I roll a 15 or better, you get the the worst stuff. If otherwise, you get the normal stuff. It's not rolling. I don't know what I got.
Oh, so as we move out
It rolled
further,
a
our
9.
chances of getting hit
Yeah, it
with the
doesn't.
worst
It's not
stuff.
showing up for me.
Okay.
It's a 9. It was only a 9.
Okay,
Next one was
so
13.
okay, so as you're out there, let me see. Let me roll my attack on you.
If there's anything out there at all.
We would be prepared for something, I would assume. That's the whole
Oh
point
yeah,
we're
she's
doing.
prepared, but it does no damage. But you get hit with a pile of poop.
Oh God! Is it the same one?
Yes, it has a new mask with a bandage over its mask, and there's another one there, ready with a big steamer. Lady, you are now stinky. And take a -1 to whatever you do from stink.
-1 did. Oh, okay, that's
-1 to
We
hit,
shoot it from the.
-1 to defenses,
We
-1 to
shoot it
everything.
from here.
Sure, you can shoot at
Yeah.
it. It's up in a tree. You would have disadvantage to roll your attack.
We didn't. I
Yeah,
didn't
but
have
shooting it
disadvantage
light.
before.
Yeah, but this time they are actually, using the trees as cover.
Oh, wouldn't that just increase their?
All right, so 13. I will not hit the monkeys, but the monkeys are not pursuing you. As you run, the monkeys run off. They've learned their lesson.
Oh,
So,
they don't chase me. Okay.
You're
no,
just
they're
stinky.
not going to chase you. They're just going to
I'm
poop in
gonna
your
clean
hand.
up first.
Okay, so you go back to the path, take out your water skin. The -1 is gone as you clean off the toxic monkey poop. So now how far are you going out again?
Go full.
Full.
Go 30 feet?
Yeah, 30 feet
Yeah.
normal
Oh,
speed.
Lord.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, no. As you go out the full length, lady, the ground starts to shake.
Sure. They hear me say.
And so as you are running, I need you to make a reflex roll. Otherwise, I will get to swing at you before you're dashing, because this thing is pushing trees aside as it's coming.
Okay, my reflex is a +3.
hmm
I don't get to add nothing else, right?
Just reflex and
Oh, my elf.
Yep, and your elf, so another 1. It's a +4.
Almost natural 20. Did
Ooh.
you see that?
Oh, no. But, so that means that this will actually get its attack.
Miss.
So
Miss.
you see something
Miss.
that you've never seen before in the forests.
The hell is that?
That's exactly the right response. It's something that you've read about in books. It's a large, similarly reptilian creature with multiple leaves down its body, 2 very short, stubby arms, and a massive head.
Oh my
It's a
God!
frickin' T-Rex.
It's a leaf rex.
Yes, it's a leaf
The
rex.
leaf rex.
It is covered in iron leaves. It has a bark for skin, and
That's
it is
perfect.
basically in all
And it
of
runs
the.
really slow.
I
No,
bet
it
it's
does
got
not.
a lot of leaves on it.
Damn it.
It has a ton of leaves on it, and it has
Oh.
the highest attack bonus to attack. Well, other than like a dragon in the game. So, let me see. I think he got you.
Oh. Ooh,
So,
lady, no, lady, no.
so let me see. So I think it has crit you, but it's going to damage itself because it has rage as an effect.
What is this? It's
The
like a
only
leaf tree or something.
it's a leaf T-Rex.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see
It's got
here.
a lot of
So
leaves on it, buddy.
it's a critical, so that'd be 2, then
I
that,
was,
and that.
my AC was 14 to begin with.
14 to begin with. Well, no, you would have actually 16 because this thing's bigger than you.
Oh, okay.
So, it was still able to hit you though. But that's
Yeah.
because you failed the trap roll and it actually got an ambush on you. So,
Hmm.
otherwise it would have had lower. So, anyways, but I need to roll your death. Let's see here. Yeah.
Which,
Take
once
that
again,
back.
I thought we were all like
Take
expecting
that back.
combat.
26. Ow.
So
Do I
this
need to make a system shock take because I took over half?
Nope. No, that's
Okay.
not in this game. This game's lethal enough. No
Okay.
system shock. So it
Yeah, no
bites and
shit.
throws. You are all ready for this as you see her, like, kind of bleeding and bloodied and running out from the trees. All of you get to make your attacks on this thing. This thing will go at the bottom of the initiative due to your preparedness. So, first, whoever wants to go first, Chester.
All right, so
Initiative,
we're on
right?
the path, right?
No, you guys automatically go first. You're on the
Oh,
path.
okay.
You automatically go first because you were ready for this thing, and it is actually huge.
Okay.
Oh, you got it.
No problem. So yeah, now we're in on the walkway. She cut it to us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to kind of go around and spin over as I come down with my sword and blast it with my shield.
Okay. Roll your
Oh, so you're
attacks on
getting
this
into
thing.
melee with it.
Yep.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I
it's
thought we
gonna
were.
start paying
Yeah.
attention to him, not
Fair
me.
enough. Fair enough.
16.
16. Let me check its melee defense. That will deflect off of it.
So that's a miss.
That is a miss,
Yep.
relatively speaking.
Mhm.
All right.
I use deflect for things that I don't think they're so big you shouldn't miss that I use the word deflect.
All right. I
Okay.
can't hit it then. I'm done.
Okay. Go for it, but it doesn't notice
Oh,
you.
I apply 3 points of electrical damage.
Yep, 3 points. Well, 3 stacks of electrical. When you use your resolve, it'll take 3.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
So
it's automatic every round, so it takes 3.
Yep, 3 points of damage.
Well,
Okay.
I am going to stay on the path because there's really no reason to go running out there and when it can't hit us while we're on the path. So.
Well, it can hit you on the path. It just
Oh.
can't move onto the path.
Oh, I got you.
The
Okay.
path's not all that
Well,
long.
hold on a second.
Well,
I
that
thought it was at the path. That's why I asked.
No,
Yeah.
she was.
She had made it up to the path, and it was like 10 feet from the path. It's within reach of the path, but it is not. It is
Oh,
not
I
right up to the
misunderstood.
path.
Okay. Then I don't leave the path. I wasn't
Okay.
specifically
Yeah.
saying I'm on the path. So therefore, I mean, I do the 3 automatically. And what
Yeah.
I'll do is say that I tried to spark it and I missed. So
Okay.
Okay.
Works.
I will
well,
spark it as well.
unless a 16 hits ranged on this thing.
Oh, that's true.
Let's see. Well, if you're trying to
it is
spark it,
large.
hold
Kind of
on a
hard to
second.
move.
Since this is a retro, I'm going to say that you're able to do critical. Uh, mm, Basically, just do a d6 damage for me. I'm
Yeah,
not
okay.
gonna just do a d6. I'm not gonna go through the logistics. Just d6, please.
Right.
4 damage. 4, 5, 6.
6 points of
Okay.
damage. Yeah, so I did 9.
Yep. So
Okay.
yep, you did 9 total.
Okay. I'll fire my 2 shots with my electric.
Okay, go for it.
Does 14 hit its range?
That does hit its range. Its range
Okay.
is much lower than its melee.
All right,
Well, it's
and then I'll
huge.
just
So
Yep.
yeah, I'll roll one more time. No, that misses. Okay, so 1 hit.
1 hit. Roll it.
It's just a straight d6. 5.
5. Okay. So this thing looks kind of perturbed at you,
Fair
but
enough.
otherwise uninjured. I mean, it is injured, but it's
Slightly.
some scratches, light scratches.
Yeah.
Dragon, you rolled a 1 to hit. Is that correct? Dragon.
Dragon.
Yeah.
Okay. So his weapon is just stuck in the ground. He can pick it up this round. So now, lady, it's you.
get him.
Okay,
it's-
I'm holding the deal for I can have 3 shots next time.
Okay, so you're standing behind the guys, and now the T-Rex is going to bite at somebody.
Well, you still
Yeah.
get 1 shot, don't you?
If
Yeah.
if she shoots, and the next round she get 2, but if she completely holds, she'll get 3. The next
Okay,
round.
yeah,
okay.
completely hold.
So she completely holds. So GOP, heads or tails?
Heads.
All right, that's tails. So I'm going for GOP.
All right.
It misses.
Yes.
So it has missed. So now it goes for its tail swing.
Wait, it
Nice.
critically missed.
It did. So it critically misses. So what happens is it basically swings out wide forward. GOP, make a melee attack on it for free because it can't drop its own head.
Fair enough. Okay, so I
It
will
can't
do.
trip over its own tail.
Let me just
Can't
make
it?
sure I'm
It
doing the right
uses
thing.
its. Yeah, I mean,
Five.
its tail is nowhere near its feet. It's
20
basically.
plus
Damn.
five.
I'm giving you a free attack on it, GOP.
18.
Yeah, that will
Nice.
bounce off of it.
Oof.
Its
All
melee
right.
defense is 19.
Melee's different, remember?
Yeah, melee
Fair
defense is
enough.
19. Its range defense is 13.
Fair enough.
So now it's going to do its tail swing, and it's going to do that at GOP, which is not nearly as high of a bonus, as it kind of stands up and realizes that this big metal thing is not something it wants to deal with a
That'll hit me.
non-natural 20.
Yes.
That is a...
And it's like Japanese anime. He goes flying, blinks.
Oh, yeah. So let's see here. So this is with bonus GOP. Let's see. What type of... Now remember, this hits your suit. It doesn't hit your health directly.
Yeah.
32 points of damage. Boom.
Oof. Well, only 30, but that because I get 2 damage reduction, but that yeah, I'm down to 10 hit points. That's not good.
Okay. So what happens is, yeah, the suit still has 10 hit points left, and then you have your own hit points.
Oh,
Right?
gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, I had
So-
40 total, so
So you have 40 total, and then you have your own base 10 when you get out of the suit. So it's all good. Yeah, the suit is giving warning lights to you. So now at the top of
Had
the
to make
initiative, Chester.
noise.
Oh yeah, that's me. I'm going to. I'll take a round of sorting at it. So let's see here. I swing my sword, hit,
That hits it and
and
crits
that's
it.
a crit too.
Mhm.
Of course, I'm using electricity. I'm applying. That's one tick.
So that'd be
And let me do the shield as
4.
well, real quick before I do damage.
Oh,
And
almost
that's
a natural 20.
14 misses.
Misses.
Okay, but I did hit, so it's got one tick of electricity, 4
I
electrical
calculated it.
damage.
Yep, calculated.
And let me do my sword here.
Yep, but 2d8 plus 5. Your might bonus is 5, is that right?
No, it's 3, but this is a magical sword, and that does
Oh, yes,
apply.
so you have plus 2.
So that's
Yep.
why it's 5. Yeah, yeah. So 11,
Yeah.
14. I did a total of 14 damage this round.
Okay, so, yep, 14 this round. Hold on. 11.
Not a lot.
Not
Oh,
a ton.
yeah.
It does take notice of you now, though.
That's fine. Oh, by the way, because it was like a day or two in between from that first
Mhm,
fight, do we get
mhm.
XP? Because if we did, I'd put it into Elder Scrolls.
Oh yeah, we did sleep, but then
Yeah,
again, I think it's
so
end of
you
session, right?
will. Well, no, you did get a fight and it'll kill those 2 stick bugs, so each one of you is going to get 12 XP.
Sweet. Okay.
And then from what you did in the library, each one of you is going to get 5 XP.
Oh, then I
Nice.
would have leveled. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, I'm not
Well,
leveling. But
you
I
can do that
will
at the end
put.
of the session.
Yeah, I will
All
put
right.
it into Elder Studies, though.
Okay,
Thank you.
good. You're welcome. So now it will go to Dragon and then GOP because he's damaged. And then Lady. And then the T-Rex. Maximus misses, but it doesn't notice him because he missed. So now it goes to GOP.
So we were
You-
pretty close to the hall, were we not?
Yeah, you can just run out if you like.
Okay, well, I mean, there's no set range on that blaster, so if I could go into the hall and
Mhm.
then shoot from range, that might be the smartest way to do it, considering like I can get out of its melee and it doesn't seem to have ranged attacks, as far as I can tell.
As far as you
So
can tell, go for it.
yeah, okay, so I'm gonna move back there, and then I'm gonna start firing my ranged attack at it. That's a miss, and one more. 11. I think that still doesn't hit though.
It misses. It's 13.
Okay. Well, I kind of recommend to everyone, hey, perhaps we should get away from its range.
Lady, fire your 3 shots. To hell with the dude. That will hit.
21.
That will crit. So, roll again.
I'm working on it.
Okey-dokey.
22.
That will
Nice.
crit. So you're going to roll 48 plus 6. Go for it.
Ooh.
And a
13.
hit. It's a hit.
Wait, but what's its range? Yeah, that's right, because it's ranged
That's a
defense.
hit. Yep. So that would be roll 5d8 plus 9.
Not 15? Aw.
5d8 plus 9. You
1,
didn't get no
2,
natural 20 this
3,
time.
4, 5. Plus what?
9.
9. Roll good.
Roll
That's
37
good.
What is
points.
that?
Yes.
So let's see here. So now the T-Rex is very aware of Lady, and it's going to attack you. This didn't like that.
Wait, did you
Still
have?
getting a
Oh no,
chance
you.
to step outside the door?
I was gonna say,
No.
did you get movement or no?
No,
You
she
can't
just
move while
said
you're
she
doing
stood
that.
there and shot.
Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough.
But I'm on the backside of the group anyway.
Oof.
22.
Miss. Oh, shit.
The
Why
22
does it
ain't
get
no
a plus
miss.
12? Where does it get a plus 12
That's what
from?
it gets.
It has a 32 might.
Which is why you need to get out of there.
Oh, no, it already hit me. I'm dead.
Yeah, you probably are.
Let's see. Do 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 do
Why I
do.
went specifically in the hall out of its range.
Let me see. I also have to do it's oh wait a minute. I forgot. It has the rage debuff always, so it's been taking damage from its own attacks. Let me roll what let me go through
Yeah,
here. It
take
would have
it.
been
Gives damage on itself.
7. Yeah, damages it gets an extra d8 of damage but deals that much to itself, so it's dealt 15 damage to itself. Let me see here. So that's 15. Factoring that in. Yeah, it's her, but this is going to hurt Lady a lot.
Yeah.
I
So,
only got 9 points left.
Oh god, you're dead.
Dead.
so what happens is,
I get shredded to pieces.
no,
Y'all
you
don't
just
forget to collect my things.
you get eaten
Mm-hmm.
completely as the thing
What?
comes down and just eats you. Fortunately, there are clerics in Gobopolis that can resurrect you.
Oh,
If
Uh,
we
nice.
get
you
you
have
out
to
of
have a
its
body to
stomach,
resurrect.
yeah.
Not in this game. You know, if you can pay 10,000 gold, they can resurrect you from
I
nothing.
don't
Otherwise, if you have
have 10,000 gold.
not yet,
We're
if
gonna
they
have a
kill
new
this thing, they
party
will.
member. Oh well, yeah. If we kill this thing, sure. But we're now down 1.
Yep.
Okay.
So, well, no, there's still pieces of her. There's blood on the ground. You can collect the blood and have her resurrected from it. It's
Yeah.
much cheaper.
Fair.
But now tail attack. The tail attack is going to swing at Dragon. No, sorry, Chester.
Hmm.
Oh, sorry. Whoa, game. Don't be doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, miss. And so now it goes to the top. Chester, someone died. Are you gonna blink Dragon back outside the door?
No, I'm gonna wait
Pretty good
around.
idea.
Okay. I
What?
like that. I like that. Go
Are
for
you
it.
gonna attack?
Yeah.
Maybe. Don't be pushy.
Well-
Yeah, don't be pushy.
Crit this bitch again,
oh.
dude. Yeah. All right. And I'm gonna rail in my shield as well.
Okay, roll in that shield. Roll it in.
Nah, it doesn't
Oh,
work.
now you're only hitting with the sword.
I'm critting with that's right. I crit with a
Yeah.
sword. This is another tick, so that's 2 ticks of electric is on this thing. So it automatically takes 5 plus.
When it takes the that damage, it went up to 69.
So 20 points of damage I laid on it this round.
That's 50.
Got all your lightning.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I got 2 ticks on it, and I'm doing damage, baby. I'm doing damage.
Yeah, I'm counting it.
Yeah, and you got to keep in mind, I haven't been hit yet, and I have Molata with my Elder Scroll, Elder Studies.
Elder
So
Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls, yeah, Elder Studies. So I can hang with this thing for a couple of rounds, dude.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yep. Elder Studies. What did that do? I remember I made it do something really good.
I had to choose one, and I choose the one that the first attack I take in any combat, I only take 5 minus my charisma, so 4 damage.
The first hit per
First
combat.
hit
That's a good
per
one, isn't it?
combat. It is a good one, yeah.
Okay, so now it is goes to Dragon. Dragon, do you want to run? Lady just died.
I guess so.
Okay.
But not doing well.
Okay, you run. It's focused on Chester. It's not going to attack you, even though it could, but it's an animal. Kind of. Whatever. GOP, you going to shoot at it?
Can I
You
shoot it
Yeah.
by running with light?
You can try when you get back. When you get out of the doorway, no, because well, yeah, it's only 30 feet away. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we're
can
not.
turn and
We
shoot at
didn't
it.
go that far.
Yeah, you can turn and shoot at it. Roll your range attack. Roll light. You hit it.
13.
Roll your 2d8 or 1d8. I forget what it is.
1d8.
Roll your
Oh,
d8.
his light. His light. His light thing. Oh, yeah. He's a cleric. Yeah.
Dragon.
Yes.
Roll your d8 damage. There you go. 12. Excellent. It's hit with divine light.
Okay.
It looks
Might
to
get
be.
blinded or something.
Let's see
No.
here. So it looks pretty. It looks actually hurt now. Like it's bleeding. It looks like Godzilla halfway through the movie.
Cool.
Speaking of which, it now goes to the creature.
I didn't get to do anything yet.
Okay, what are you doing?
Well, I do have because I don't know if if it can have a ranged attack. So I will have like partial cover while I'm in the hall, but I'm gonna fire my electric. 'Cause that's
Fire your lasers.
yeah, that's the only thing that I can seem to do. Oh, it was 20 and then it bounced back. No, that didn't work. Next shot. Oh, also a miss. Okay, never mind. I don't do anything.
Okay, so speaking of which, it's going to attack the Chistarian.
Hmm.
It's going to try to bite him.
Oh,
So, well, no, he only takes 4 points of damage because of Elder
Yep.
Studies.
fair enough.
So basically, what only you see, Chester, is as this thing's jaws come down and potentially would have afflicted certain doom,
Mhm.
the creature itself of the Elder Studies, the giant Mystarian, manifests slightly. This shadowy form and grabs its jaws like King Kong and basically holds them up to where it only barely snaps against you for 4 damage.
Oh, and Chester,
Yes,
we have a trump card.
I do.
Your chicken nuggies.
I'm working on it. Yeah.
So
Okay.
he's going to then, being thwarted, turns and swings his tail at you.
Okay. That's a hit.
And
Ooh.
criticals. So this would be a normal hit of damage. So I need to roll
Mhm.
the damage I do to myself. Let me see here. So that's
Oh,
8.
eight.
So that'll add on to, but that's damage done to Chester also. But hold on a second. Don't worry about that right now. So critical is, let's do that. There. I am bad at this. So that would be 32 points of damage.
32 to me.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I use my elder studies level 4, and I pop 15 feet behind it.
Okay, so you take the damage
I don't
and you
take the
pop.
damage.
Oh, what does it do?
It avoids. I
Oh,
mean, you didn't put it
wonderful.
in, but I'm assuming you meant to say once per day.
Let's see here. Let me look at it.
You didn't put a number on it, but I imagine you should.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. You can travel a distance 15 combat
In
in
combat,
combat.
avoiding counters,
Mhm,
etc.
mhm, mhm.
So I imagine you wanted to put a certain amount of times per day on it.
Oh wait,
Well,
avoiding counters. That means
yeah,
like if
you don't like teleport and avoid attacks. You move past people without being countered or being hit by attacks of opportunity.
Oh,
You
okay,
basically turn invisible and teleport from one place to another 15 feet. So, like, no one knows you're there and no one can hit you.
I see. All right. Okay.
But that's fine. You've only taken 12 points of damage because your unlife
Right,
shield
right.
absorbs 20 of it. Um, the crit will cause lacerated, which is not really a big deal. That's just going to put us like a dot on you for 1 turn because you're resistant to slashing damage. So it goes to the top of the initiative. This thing is looking pretty beat up. It's your turn, Chester.
It is.
But you can move 15 teleporting from Elder Studies, and it won't be able to attack of opportunity anything. And then you can use your Elven movement and make it outside the door if you want, or
I
you can.
could, or I could just teleport, but I want to get it.
All
Okay.
right, you want to get it? I mean,
Well,
it'll go. Okay.
Oh,
all
Your
right.
damage is a lot more likely to,
Yeah, you
do
could
some serious
probably
hits
kill
over
it.
there.
It's pretty beat up. It's gone into stage 2, so this
All
is
right. Well,
not something I thought you could kill, but you're doing really good. It's
I'm throwing my ace. Other
okay.
than my
Roll
attack
it.
this round, my free action, I eat a damn cookie.
Okay,
Yeah.
you summon the Great Cookie Meister. So the Cookie Meister manifests and looks at this thing and smiles. Make your Cookie Meister attack.
Okay.
1d20 plus 9.
Oops. Okay.
There we
And he
go.
crit the bitch too. Sweet.
Oh, now. So the
Y'all
Cookie
got games.
Meister will do 2d8 plus 9. So 2d8 plus 9, please.
Okay.
Eat 'em.
19. Nice.
Ooh, that's a good hit. So you hit it over the threshold, and it goes into its second and final stage, basically like normal boss fights in WoW. Whenever you get it past a certain health, it goes into its second stage. All of the scales on its body turn red, and all the leaves stand up as if it's gone from spring through summer, and now it's in autumn as it's
It's
quickly
Super
approaching
Saiyan.
winter and the end of its life. But it looks like now it's autumn colors, and all the leaves are standing up, and it seems like the lightning is crackling through it is not as detrimental as it once was.
Okay.
Mm,
So my electricity isn't as good, you're saying?
It's grounded itself.
it's resistant.
It is resistant to it.
Hmm.
Not immune,
Not
right?
immune,
But
just
yeah.
resistant.
Right. So, well, I will switch to in that case, I will switch to tar.
Good choice. Good choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good choice. I
Um,
like it.
and I take a swing at it, and
Miss.
Mm.
miss. And I take my my shield bash as well, miss.
Oh,
It's too
almost.
bad. But how many of those steps do I get a day? Those 15-foot steps.
Well, the 15-foot step, you can basically just move 15 feet in combat. You can do that 4 times and avoid like attacks of opportunity and things like that.
Right. So, okay. So what I'm going to do is, now does that replace movement? Is that what that's doing?
Yes. So basically,
Okay.
you just basically, it's not a true teleport. It can't be counterspelled. You're basically moving into another dimension and then out like
Right,
Nightcrawler.
right. It's like dimensional step,
Poof.
dimensional
Yep.
door. Yeah. So I will use that and back up out of range. Is anyone else for toe to toe with this with me?
No, we all backed up
You're
out of the
back
thing.
you're there by yourself,
Yeah,
dude.
we were like, come into the
Well,
hall where it
actually,
can't hit
I'm
us.
there technically, but
Yeah,
I'm inside the
you're
stomach.
yeah,
Okay.
you're
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true.
Mm,
you're
She's in melee
sizzling.
with
well,
you.
no, hold on a
She's
second.
sizzling, that's for sure.
And if I move just normally, it
Salaciously.
gets a hit on me, right? Or an
It
attempt on me,
gets
right? Right.
it
So
gets an
I have
attempt
to
on
do
you.
that. So all I can do is like I 15 feet back to the door, I guess.
Yep. Well, you can move that and then use your. Well, no, you've already used your attack action. So now,
But I
um,
do have elven agility though.
you do have elven agility, but that would help you for like scale if you wanted to
Right,
like run
right.
up the wall or get into a tree. But you're at the doorway, so
Yeah, no, it's
it'll.
best I can do. I suppose. Yeah, that's the best I
Mhm.
can do. So that's what I do. Go ahead.
Okay. So, I think you took 2 rounds in a row because you just crit the thing and then rolled again. But that's no. That's
No,
what
I
it was.
didn't.
It was the move.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I was calculating my roll as your roll.
Yeah.
I didn't see the title on it. All right, so now after Chester goes to Dragon. Dragon, are you going to
Well,
cast light
because
at
I
this
have
thing?
Cookie Monsters out there. So
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Cookie
He can
Monster.
handle 'em.
Yep, gets his
he
attack.
is between me and the thing, so maybe that'll help.
Maybe.
No, maybe I should just run up and whack it.
You're going to run up and whack it? You're a brave man. Go for it.
Wow.
No,
Dude,
maybe I
this
just
is
try to
big
shoot in
XP
the
if
eye
we
of the
can take
light.
this down, guys.
That is
Yep.
I'm
true.
gonna try shooting it in the eye of the light.
Okay.
That's probably the smarter decision.
Ooh,
There you
21.
go.
Nice.
You
Crit.
have hit
Well,
it. Crit it.
And that's
Roll
that
your
18, so that's a critical.
Mm-hmm.
automatic 18. That's right.
How does 2d8 critical work?
Well, how a critical with like a special ability works is a normal attack. You just add another d8. For an ability like that, it's if it says it automatically does 18 when it criticals, that's all that happens. You just do your 18.
Nice. Does he take any of my automatic electrical damage, or is it just nullified completely?
Let's see, how much would you have done?
5. But you
5.
said he was a
Okay.
resistant, so
Yes. So
That'd be
it's
half.
just no. It's
No.
crackling through him. Don't worry.
No.
So he has damage reduction. So don't worry about
yeah,
it.
it's all right. Go ahead and do your damage there.
Well, he did 18 automatically.
Oh, he does. Sweet.
Yep. So now it goes to GOP.
Okay. Well, I mean, I know he's resistant, but my only range attack is electric, so
That's
I'm gonna
fine.
do that.
Go for it.
+1.
Oh,
Oof.
that
No.
was,
Wow.
That was really sucky.
That was bad.
Yeah.
One more, but I seem to be rolling really horribly
Oh,
with
there you
these.
go.
Oh, but that's
there
not.
you
That's
go.
a crit.
That's that. There you go.
2d6.
2d6. Got it. Oh, but it's halved. But still, that's pretty good.
No. This isn't D&D. He has resistant, aka no. I'll do it. I'll do the
Oh,
damage
okay.
calculation for you
All right.
because his resistance is building into imperviousness. So now he will take this much damage. All right, got it on there. You hit him with a huge blast of electricity.
Nice.
All right.
Chipping away, baby. Oh,
Chipping
that's
away.
right. Lady's down.
Lady's dead.
So back
Yeah.
to
Ladies,
the
your
top.
turn.
Back to the beast.
Back to
the
the
beast.
top. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do.
What? No. The beast has not attacked.
Yes, he did.
He attacked, then it went to the top. You attacked, then it went
Oh,
dragon.
right.
then it went
No,
to the beast,
you're
back
right.
to the beast.
Yeah. He hasn't done anything yet.
That's right.
So
yeah.
what happens is the beast will look at all of you and
Turn around and run away.
No,
No.
Damn.
It's raging.
you
It's
see
raging.
energy forming from its
Mhm.
tail, going up its back towards its head.
Oh boy.
I'm
Godzilla
a ghost
time.
and now I'm high.
They say he's got to go.
They say he's got to go.
Oof.
Does a 26 hit your range defense?
Of course.
It hits everyone's range defense.
Not mine.
Oh, cool. I'm glad.
So, well, actually, the funny thing is, like, I was gonna say if he'd missed that, he instead the blast goes out, but like Lady's body flies out of his gut because he was
That'd be
using
hilarious.
the beam. But it is successful. Let's see, that goes off his reflex.
Wait, he's going to attack us and not the enemy, who's right on top of him?
It hits the thing in front of him and you guys. It is a beam. It hits everything. It just goes straight.
The laser beam.
Yes, it's a huge Godzilla breath weapon. It just hits everything.
Okay.
In the front, he basically leans down with his jaws in front of the Cookie Monster and fires right down the path out the door.
Okay.
Are you sure that will go out the door? I thought everything was nullified when it hits the path.
It'll go
No,
outside the door.
that's not how that. No,
That's
he
not
just
how
can't
this
come
works.
over here because
I
we
guess
wouldn't
if
be
you
able
could
to
hit it
attack.
from outside the
do
door,
yeah, we
then
wouldn't-
you could.
Do your
yeah,
damage,
just do the
Muffin.
damage.
Do your damage.
Yes, sir. Okay.
One,
So
one, one, one,
it doesn't
one,
get
one.
the plus from its might because this is just a beam weapon. So it only gets the space here. This is fire damage.
Elf have evasion.
20. I'm dead.
20 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Actually, I think I'm exactly at 0.
Yep. So he's exactly at 0.
Poop.
The Cookie Monster disintegrates, but
Mhm.
he's a ghost. He'll come back. Dragon, what are you at?
Dragon.
He's muted.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
Chester, what are you at?
I got 20 left, but I got a couple cards I can play though. Um.
So then the creature has its other its tail attack, but it has to
Oh.
move up, and it can't really hit you through there. So it's standing to the side,
Right.
waiting,
I got it.
holding its initiative.
There he is.
You need to pull us out of this spot and just get out of its view.
Well, the thing is,
dude, how much health has it got left though, dude?
Between you and me,
It's not written on his chest. That's my
Look.
favorite thing to say when I'm a DM.
Okay, well, it isn't written on his chest, but I'm make an Elder Studies roll to determine his health
Ha ha
because
ha.
that is
I'm-
one aspect.
I'm good at that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really good at that.
Well, Lady could do it. She could determine its health if she wasn't dead.
13.
No.
13.
Oh,
So
well.
you know that this thing is under half health.
That's not good enough. All right. All right.
No.
Well,
It is not-
basically I shut the door.
Okay, you shut the door.
Damn it.
You hear a large scratching and then a stomping back into the woods and like a triumphant roar and a large burp that seems to emit glitter. For some reason.
Oh no. Well,
You are the
Yeah.
most delicious thing it's ever eaten.
That really
I
sucks.
know.
Alrighty.
It was so close to death. It was so close.
it
'Cause
was
all I
under
really
half
think-
health
Dave.
is pretty-
All I
I'm
think I
dead
could have
again.
done was eaten another cookie, so I still have some.
Yeah, you
And
would've summoned
use
him again and he would've been able to
my
attack.
cross out, which is automatic damage, but it's not a lot of damage.
Yeah.
It's
This
only
thing
like
had two damage reduction versus sources of any source of damage.
yeah. That's all right.
Plus, Dragon, are you back?
Yes.
Oh.
So the doors.
What's your health at?
11.
Door's closed. Y'all
Door's
go
closed.
back to. You gotta drag him back to town in his suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only die when you're at -5, so you're not dead, GOP. But Lady's very digested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
All right. So
so it's up to you, Lady, if you want them to save some of your blood and maybe resurrect you later, or make a new character to play until that happens.
I drag these guys back to town again.
Okay, so again,
Mhm.
you drag them back to town.
Who's to say?
I'm dragging. So I would be dragging.
Who's
Gold
to
a
say
while.
that the cleric that's been healing on me hadn't already saved some blood,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that's
or
why
does
I'm
it gotta
saying-
be fresh?
We don't have 10,000 gold, dude.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah,
have that
I
kind of
know.
money.
Never
You're gonna have
mind.
to make a new character.
You
Yeah,
can make
I'll make a new character.
and later, whenever you have the money, you can resurrect yourself if you want.
That's unfortunate. I like Sizzle Salacious.
Yeah.
But that's all
I
right.
liked her too.
Yeah,
So-
She was magically delicious.
She was.
so nice to hear.
So I drag these guys back to wherever it is they get healed at.
Back to Ronnie Goblin.
Yeah, of course I did take half damage. So I do some rest and stuff, but of course I am betrothed to actual cleric, so
Yes, she can heal you.
so no big
She,
deal.
But only if you get in bed with her.
Yeah, no, well,
Well,
I am marrying
betrothed.
her. So I guess for the rest of this, as those guys healed up,
Mhm.
I guess I'll just do all the preparation for the wedding.
Okay, she tells you that she has got a messenger bird from her parents.
Mhm.
They will be there in 3 days, and they will need an escort. Her mother was actually able to convince the war chief that there was great magical power that could be gathered for his cause, and so her father was sent as a scout. Little does he know that he'll probably never escape, and thus never have to be put to death.
Well, technically, I can get people out, dude.
Yeah, technically.
I've kept that under
Yeah,
the
yeah,
on the on the down low.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
actually, it's gotten a lot easier though. So when
Mm-hmm.
they arrive, I pop in and I
Mm-hmm.
get them, and then I tunnel out. And so
Yep.
I literally don't have to do anything because I
Nope.
have two teleportation abilities now.
Yep. And but there is something that when if you like practice that before they get there, while the others are healing,
Hmm.
um, you're able actually to make it to the original vestibule, and you find someone wandering around.
Oh, I do. Oh,
Yes.
hi, lady's new character.
No, you find Rook
Oh,
and Lady's new
Rook.
character.
I punch him in the head.
Okay. I know. What was that for, boy?
You throw us in a prison. Well, of course, I can get out. But you knew it. Why'd you do that to us? Excuse me. Sizzle is dead.
Well, you needed to get stronger to accomplish your goals, and you were beyond my training.
But but nobody ever gets out of the hole. I'm not out there, but
Well, he's never been that far in the hole. He doesn't know people don't get out of the hole. He
Well,
just knew this is a place where
I,
you can
ex-
get loot and stuff.
I explain it to him so he doesn't do it again.
Hmm. Well, damn. Well, if you want out, I have a rope right here. That's, I put a magic anchor so you can climb out if you want.
Well, that's cool. I could get out on my own
If they can
anyway.
get past the
Um,
water.
well, no, I can get out. I can move like up to 4 miles.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can definitely get out. I'm just not. I'm the one that's not interested in getting out. But I take his rope,
Okay.
because the other guys probably want it. So
Well, yeah, I'll be here making sure that it doesn't. I'll keep the rope intact here. If you want to get out, I'll make sure that you can.
so
I'll
it's
make
called
sure
an
nobody
anchor
else.
rope.
Well, no, basically what he's saying is he has a rope from the surface here and he's anchored it so that the shifting of the stones don't close this entrance. He
Yeah,
has the
so
only open in and out.
I just put
So,
down anchor rope. That's fine.
yep.
So there is a way for these guys to get out, but then again, I could just carry them out if it really comes down to that.
yeah.
If
But
it really comes down to it.
my character is completely happy here. But nevertheless, I get her parents in.
Mhm,
I'm assuming we go through all of the introductions. Hello, Mr. and Mrs.
mhm,
Gargon. I'm an elf, the perfect
mhm.
the perfect suitor for your daughter.
The guy leans over to his wife. He's kind of small. He's like,
I am s- I am
but
a bit small, but I keep in mind I do speak Orcish. So
well, they don't know that. So she was just like, remember, dear, the shorter the man, the height goes somewhere.
that's
He just,
that's me.
he
That's
just,
all about to
he's
me.
just, he's like, oh, well, welcome to the family, son, and he'll, put his hand forward.
And I happily shake his hand. And he's probably a
Yep.
little bit surprised that I'm probably nowhere near as strong as him, but I'm probably stronger than he imagined.
Yes, that's exactly what he's like. Oh, someone that finally she finds a pretty boy that actually lifts. Excellent.
Excellent. So yeah. So I guess for today we have Lady making a new character, which Sizzle Salacious Man is perfect.
Nothing new.
No, but that's
Nothing new
yeah, I
here.
know. And me too, but that was the perfect stripper name ever.
It
Um
was.
it was.
And she shall be immortalized in the stars.
She shall. We'll have to make a statue for her. But
Yes.
these guys, I'm assuming, are healed up by now.
Yep. In 3 days,
And
they're all full health.
therefore, everyone attends a wedding ceremony.
Wedding
Yes,
ceremony. Everybody
humans.
make a charisma roll, except for Lady.
Yay!
Okay.
Just straight
Charisma.
charisma.
Oh.
Straight charisma
Well, we're
roll.
actually waiting a month.
I get a
Mm,
flat charisma roll
Hmm.
because human.
No,
Well,
he was able.
the groom sucks.
The parents were able to get there. They didn't take them a month to get there. The pigeon actually made it and didn't get eaten by a hawk.
Well, I'm just trying to get
I
past
got
the
12.
story stuff, dude. Is all.
Yep. Yep. So let's see here. So 12. So you guys all kind of let me roll for your bride.
They
Well, the
might have had
question
an
is,
argument. They might have had an
No, there's
argument, and
no
she said
argument.
no.
There's no argument. No, none of that.
Oh,
Let's
you
see
give in to
here.
all her demands?
Oh
The
God,
dad
Puffin.
has no idea how to dance. It's all his
Uh-huh.
wife. But your mother-in-law doesn't
Yep.
know how to dance
Oh,
either.
well, they're orcs.
Holy
They're
crap!
orcs.
Okay.
The patrons are just kind of like the guests are kind of like, ooh.
Yeah, no, it's perfect. It's as it should be.
Oh.
Like it is just an
Everything about this
abomination.
wedding is horrifying.
It's awful. Nobody
It's
can
the worst
dance.
wedding ever.
See, if I was there,
A
Well,
one,
that
a
would
you've
have been
got
good.
one,
bonuses to
8,
this roll.
Yep.
3, a
Some
10
people are
is the
like doing
best thing.
I'm just rolling.
Oh, there you
Except for
go.
that one guy.
Yeah,
There
the
is
That
this
one
one guy,
guy.
one.
the one dude. Yeah.
It's
He's
this dwarf is dressed in a blue suit. He is basically a disco dwarf, and he's just breaking it down. He
he is the
has like
life
glitter
of
in
this
his
party.
beard that acts like a disco ball, and he is just shaking what he's got,
Yeah.
oblivious to the rest of the world.
Now,
He's also
however,
officiating.
though,
Oh,
yeah, no, I can't. I just suck. Um, it sucks. All right. So, however, the food should be good. I am a cook
oh, the
rank
food is
3.
amazing. So
Mm,
make your cooking roll.
Oh
Just
God.
okay.
Intelligence plus cooking a roll.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty
It's
good. Your wife
edible.
can help you.
Oh,
She
that's right.
has
Well, that's right. Ethereal is a cook. He can help me. Make a roll and assist.
yeah. Assist Ethereal. Save the cake.
how am I a cook?
You have one rank in it. Roll 1d20 plus 1 plus your intelligence. Go, 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 go. Also, I need to roll for woo!
That's
Save
better.
by
Finally,
Ethereal makes the best looking cake ever.
you
Sweet.
almost burned the buns,
You
Chester.
And
yeah. No,
The
no.
man, the bride up on top of the cake
Almost.
looks exactly like her.
It does. It's perfect.
so,
She's a
but
beaming bride.
make a might roll for me, Maximus, because it's been 3 days. That's the incubation period.
Oh yeah.
Did I do any training in those 3 days?
I mean, you could have done some training. I'm just talking
Yeah.
about the disease you got from the bats.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rabies.
Oh yeah, you're
Yep.
rabid.
You,
It's
yeah,
good.
you have rabies now.
Oh no.
But
Well,
since you're a lion, it's not going to kill you. But you do have rabies, so that's going to be good.
I just put
Also,
it in to have them heal me.
if they can, I don't remember putting anything in here about removing diseases. So you need potions for that. Also, the intestinal parasite has also made itself at home from eating
Mm-hmm.
that bug.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Uh,
Uh, so everybody except for
Oh,
Lady
my
who's
purple
dead,
dye. Oh, never mind.
except for Lady who's dead, everybody for you almost were able to kill the king of the forest, but you were not quite, and he took his prize. But for just attempting it, everyone's going to get another 10 XP.
Nice.
Sweet. All right.
Oh, I
And
will definitely be leveling. Yeah.
for attending the wedding, you don't get any XP, but everybody's going to get 20 gold as wedding gifts. And for the
Oh.
bride and groom, everybody is going to get, well, the bride and groom each get a +1 item of their choice.
Very
So,
nice.
do you want like a +1 hairbrush for your bride that won't wear or tear over time? It'll give her a
I
bonus.
actually had spent money to buy her a wedding gift.
Okay. What did
Yeah.
you?
I got her a because she uses like a giant two-handled battle axe. I got her a magical version of it that will it's doesn't have any like crazy. I just spent the money I had, but it returns so she can throw her giant battle axe and it comes back to her.
Okay, excellent.
That's
All
my
right,
gift, my wedding gift. So
and she gets to use something.
oh nice.
She gets you something particularly useful for you, and she hands it to you. It is a set of clothes.
Oh alrighty.
These clothes look very similar to the ones that you wear, but they are self-cleaning, including the underpants.
Oh, nice. I need those.
So if you get any blood or vis or anything on there, it'll magically clean itself as soon as water's applied to it, as if it was scrubbed.
Nice. That's a nice gift. I gave her a big kiss for that one. And yeah,
Take it.
so
Get a room. Get a room.
what was that?
Get a room.
Yeah,
Well,
from the
we
creature's
have one.
stomach. Get a room.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some from a distance in the T Rex's stomach. Yeah.
In the
Um.
ether.
But yes,
Okay.
and that concludes this episode of the Fortress of Hope.
No hope in it. Take us out, Chester.
I shall. Now the giant the ability to forge giant metals and stuff like that for
Hmm.
my elder studies. I'm assuming that's rank 0, rank 1. What is it?
That is the rank 0, I believe. Let me see. Secret Dungeons. No, rank 5.
Okay, that's handy.
So if you rank it up to rank 5, you'll be able to, all those ones up there where it says special materials giant metal, you'll be able to know where one of the mines is, and you'll be able to actually mine giant metal without killing yourself.
Yeah, no, I am rank 5 elder studies, dude.
Oh, fantastic. I love it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I decided to put all my experience into skill stuff instead of trying to work toward another level.
Hmm.
Sweet. Alrighty. Nevertheless, that was fun. So we lost a party member, which is unfortunate, especially one with the best name ever. But
Yeah.
nevertheless, we will check you guys all out next week. We're good. We're continuing, yeah. So, Lady's going to
Yes.
make a new character. What level is she going to make?
What level are you guys?
5, I think. We're all 5.
All
I'm
right.
only level 3.
So lady, come in at level 4.
Sweet.
Level 4.
Level 4, and I am currently on the document working on the warrior class.
Nice.
We
Oh,
don't
cool.
need a warrior, do we?
Not really.
Would be. I
Not
mean, that
really.
wouldn't be bad, but yeah.
This is, if I can head off having to make a supplement, I will. So GOP spotted 3 additional classes that I had mentioned, and so I'm actually putting those. I'm working on the warrior, the dread mage, and what was the last one, GOP?
A druid.
The druid.
Yeah. You need to, I think you also need to add to that list an actual
Hmm.
just spell class, but that's a lot of work because
It'll
you
be
got to
okay. I
create
can
spell
do it.
What
lists
about
and
the
stuff like
wizard?
that.
Yeah,
I
I can
mean,
do the mage.
yeah, something like that.
Magi.
That's a lot of work though, because you got to create a complete spell list and stuff. But nevertheless, awesome. Come back and check it out next week as we continue here. And yeah, everybody have themselves a really great weekend. And I do believe I forget what we're doing this week on Drawing a Quarter, but come and check it out because it's always fun. Anyway, later, everybody.
Bye bye.
Bye.